Hochanda.com. When you scroll down, you see all the things we've got left basically on the show. Liz, thanks very much.
Lovely to
9 o'clock tomorrow, all being well at 1 o'clock and 5 o'clock for another show with Paula and Christina. That's it for me till Friday morning. We'll see you tomorrow. I'll see you in a few days' time. Take care.
Hi, I'm Joe from the Mill Shop Online. Welcome to the Mill Shop Online. As you can see, we're a lot of fabric here. We're very passionate about our fabrics. We're one of the largest online sellers in the UK of fabrics for upholstery, soft furnishings, and now the lovely craft market. Coming up in the future with Hochanda, the Mill Shop Online are going to bring lots more collections of beautiful fabrics, all inspired for you crafters, for your upholsterers, soft furnishings, everything for every project. All our designs for Hochanda, all our crafting elements, always very unique and very exclusive for Hochanda. Whether you're starting out with fabric or you're an experienced sewer, we love to bring projects that every ability can really have a go at. So don't miss the Mill Shop Online shows on Hochanda.
Hi, I'm John Lockwood from John Next Door. I'm lucky enough to have been a guest on Hochanda since day one. I like to pack my shows with lots of hints, tips and techniques, and my idea is to give the experience that I've got and I've gained to everyone at home and show as many things as I possibly can. The John Next Door brand is designed to bring high quality, innovative products to the crafting market. The range includes stamps, dies and new products such as the media plates. I'm also looking to expand the brand and bring you lots of new techniques, new ideas and new products into the next few years. I hope you can join me on my crafting journey and learn some tips and techniques from me that I share with you. So don't forget to tune in and watch the John Next Door shows on Hochanda.
A very good morning to you and welcome to Good Morning Hochanda. I'm here with the lovely Janice. We've got a great day for you and some amazing sunrise deals. So stay tuned, get in touch and let's start the day with a bang.
Good morning Fiona.
Good morning. Why did I say start the day with a bang?
I don't know, but it was really good. I liked it. It's a good way to start the day.
Yeah, absolutely.
It really is. Just get on out and get on up and get on in there. I like that. We've got some sunrise specials. Yeah, the sun is out there somewhere.
Apparently today's going to arrive.
Yeah. Apparently so, and it's going to be a really nice weekend, so it might be an idea to start shopping ahead. The prices are only for this hour. They'll be going back up at the top of the hour and we will be going over there to visit them, but it's always a good idea to head onto the website and start popping them into your basket.
Absolutely, shop in advance.
Now we've got a deal of the day. We launch a deal of the day every morning at 7 a.m. here on Hochanda, and yes, we are stroking. It's a good job they're not real bees. £18. This is a great deal of the day. You are saving £18. It's half price. You're getting 6 1 metre. They're 100% cotton. So each and every one of these is 1 metre. Now I'm thinking about the width, so I am going to open one of these to show you.
Let's do it.
I think it's always nice to see the size, but you can see the quality close up there.
Which one are we going to pick then, Janice, to open out?
Shall we pick the burgundy?
Go on then.
Yeah, let's pick the burgundy and let's open this up. Now it's 54 inches in width. Oh yes, that's nice. You can hold it that way. So you can see, ooh, very nice.
Lush.
And I am going to say it, Fiona.
Go on then.
I think we're going to be busy for these.
I think people are buzzing about this
Oh,
deal, Janet.
I love it. If you want to be the first people to get hold of this, then jump on the website or give us a call. Beautiful for doing any kind of patchwork, because I think even though they're different colours, I think the pattern themselves would work perfectly. So you've got the red and grey, you've got the blue on blue, you've got the Hochanda pink on pink, you've got the green on green, and then you've got this lovely brown with the yellow, like a golden colour, mustardy colour, and then you've got the burgundy with the pink.
That's so cute.
Bees are really popular, aren't they?
They are
in
indeed.
crafting, very much so. So to give you an idea of how you can use these, maybe patchwork, maybe the lining for bags.
Yeah, maybe freshen up your conservatory with some nice cushions, just even your little jam jars if you make your homemade honey or anything like that.
What a great
Beautiful.
idea. Yes, it'd be nice for table settings as well. Maybe some table mats, maybe some napkins, for example. I think this would look gorgeous. That's a really good idea about the jam jars.
Yeah, just if you know any beekeepers with the honey or anything like that, or make honey flavoured pies, or I don't know. Honey pies, you get honey pies.
Honey pie.
Come on, honey pie.
It depends who you've married, but or going out with. You might have a honey pie. If you do want to get hold of the deal of the day, it is launched right here, right now on Hochanda. It is supposed to last 24 hours until 7 a.m. tomorrow morning, but we are, if you excuse the pun again, we are very, very busy for this. So head to the website, give us a call, pop this into your basket, and do check on out. So you're saving 50% on that deal. Perfect occasions, of course. The Bumblebee collection, absolutely fantastic. That's your deal of the day. But now, should we go and take a look at the sunrise specials? Right, sunrise specials, they are at a great price for this hour only. At the top of the hour, they will be going back up again. So what we've got here is our first sunrise special, and we're already very, very busy for this. We've got the MDF hearts here. Love these, and so useful as well.
They're gorgeous. I like the fact that they're not your archetypal traditional heart shape. It's that elongated, isn't it? It's more of a sort of modern heart there.
I like that. I like the way that these have been layered up, as you can see. £9.99. You're saving £10 on this deal, and you are getting 5 assorted sizes, 30 pieces in total, and there's your item number 502995. Head to the website, hochanda.com, or give us a call to get hold of these. But you're right, I love the way that these have the points, and also the way that you can layer these up if you want to as well.
Beautiful, and drill there at the top. So if you are making your decorations or your hangings or for your scrapbooking or little labels, it's nice to have that variation in the sizes there as well. So
I think the smaller ones actually, Fiona, the one that you've picked up there, that could make a little key fob.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Or a luggage tag, for example, or it could actually be your artist calling card. Or your artist trading card where you put your details on the back. I'm thinking love heart, or could be a mouse. Could be the ears at the top of the mouse, and there's a little nose.
Or a fox's face.
Or a fox's face, yeah, it could well be, it could well be. How are you going to use yours? You do need to get them home, of course, first of all, and if you are a Freedom member, it's going to be a delivered price. Now, you could put some paint on here, you could put some gesso, you could layer them up with card, as you can see just here, with your decoupage, maybe fussy cut some pictures out, use some inspirational words on there as well, and add some ribbon. I think that's
sometimes
really
nice pencils as well, because I know the quality of the MDF, you know, you sometimes get that good pop of colour without even having to gesso, don't you?
Yeah, so maybe some of your alcohol pens or your markers will look great on here. I think they're fabulous. 502995. We're getting busy for these now, so here's the thing. The price will only remain at that price for this hour. If you try and check out your baskets at the top of the hour, it's going back up to £19.99. But because we're already busy, I've got a feeling we might have a sellout on these.
Exactly, yes. So shop ahead on the web as well, and remember to check out your basket.
It works out to be 33p per heart, which I think is excellent value for money. It really is. Think about making these up and selling them on your craft fairs.
Yeah.
Right, we've got more for you. We're moving on. We've got some tailored expressions stamps and a die set. Now, the die comes to you like this. I'll show you that in front, just there. But all you have to do is snip it there and snip it there, and then your die will match your fabulous stamps that you're getting just, let me turn that one around, just there, so you can cut those out. And these are really effective as
the
well.
tailor's dummies. What's the official name? There's a proper name, isn't there, for those? I think I've asked that before.
There is. Oh my goodness, there
Go on,
is.
can you tell us? Can you email us in to studio@hochanda.com or on the Facebook?
There
The
is.
they're called dollies, or you know, the actual stands that dressmakers use, that you see here, like with the cage.
Oh, there are as well.
Dressmakers, dolly. I don't know. There's a proper name. The viewers will tell us.
Not
they'll know.
tailor's dummy, no. Dressmaker's
Is it called a
dummy.
tailor's dummy, dressmaker's dummy? I don't know.
It might be. If you know, email in and let us know. Lovely stamps, really are. So you could add these to, I mean, if you're going for your love hearts, for example, I think they'd be perfect on your love hearts. You've also got your stamp there with your sentiments on. So, loves me, loves me, loves me. Oh, I thought it was going to say loves me not.
Yeah. And we've got bonjour, merci, just a note. You're so SEW nice.
Ooh, you're the best. Best wishes, love you and happy birthday. And you've also got the bunch of flowers just there in the jar. I'm sure you are going to enjoy using these, and you can use the die in conjunction with your stamp. Or you could actually use the dies on their own to make those tailor's dummy or whatever you call them. But it's easy enough just to snip in between, and then you've got the two dies. Or you could put them through under one pass if you want to, because they're small dies. Maybe leaving them like that and sending them through your die cutting machines means you'll get both of them cut out at the same time.
That's a bargain, Janice. £9.30, saving £17, 809,962. It's a steal, Bob, in the basket.
Yeah, it certainly is. We've got more dies for you now. I like these because these are unusual, especially that one there. I say unusual because it's a tiny, tiny envelope. So you can see you've got the flaps that you pull over, you pull over, you pull over, you pull over, and that will make and create that tiny little envelope.
Oh, for maybe a little message in there, or a tiny keepsake, a lock of hair, or
That's a good
really
idea.
Precious, yeah.
A tooth.
Oh, a little tooth.
Oh, yes. Could be a present from the Tooth Fairy. So you've got your little envelope die there, and you've also got your winter tree tag. And if I just turn this around, you can see what that could possibly look like if you were using this on a tag or an MDF tag or something like that. Looks
So
lovely, doesn't it?
is that an aperture as well? Is there two dies on that one?
If I turn this around, you can see here,
right.
and those two are separate. So yes, you've got the aperture on there, and you also have the tree. Now, I think these will work on pretty much any machine.
Yeah, looking by the size of them.
Yeah, thin-lit dice and nice and slim, so you don't need to add too much pressure with them being so thin.
Lots of lovely detail.
Yeah, very much so. Ultimate Crafts as well. 921-162 is your item number, £14.40. You're saving as much as you're spending, so it's another half-price deal.
Bargains. Let's get some papers into our stash now, or rather some foil sheets. These have a lot of sheen and glamour to them. I like these a lot.
Yeah, luxurious, aren't they?
Beautiful.
Really, really nice. These will work for your backgrounds, for your cards. They'll work to matte and layer. They'll also work with your dies as well. Really like the different colours that you're getting in the sets. You have a variation of colours. You've got the dots and you've got the stripes on there as well. But you can see you've got that lovely shine and sheen to your sheets.
Shiny, aren't they? These are gorgeous. How many of these are we getting? We're getting 10 of 5 of each, so 50 sheets in total. So assorted colours in our dots and our stripes, aren't we?
And you're saving £30 for this hour only. So normally £39.90 because it is luxurious, well-made paper for you. And if you try and get hold of this after 8 o'clock today, it will be £39.90, but not now, £9.90. It's a great price. Head to the website, give us a call, pop these into your basket to make sure you get that fabulous collection, 50 sheets in total of your foil design. I know we were going to get busy, and we are very busy for these.
I'm going to ask Meg to do the Carol Laudemans on this one. So how much is that working out per sheet? Because I can't even get my head around that. It's £30 saving.
Would it be
£9.90, 50 sheets?
Less than 20 pence per
Wow.
sheet. Less than 20 pence per
Really
sheet.
bargain. That's a steal. Please don't miss out. 614-234. Less than 20 pence per sheet. £9.90. Yes. Now, for our sewers out there, we've got something for you.
Yeah, we certainly have. This is a pick and mix, so you get to choose any two. We'll go through the different designs. It's a kit that you get out of the box, and everything you need is in there. So you've got all your fabric, you've got the instructions, you've even got the cotton and the needle as well, and any embellishments that you need to build and create. So you can choose from a lovely, oh that's nice, look at that
hairband, isn't it?
Yes, you've got that lovely hairband
pretty.
with the roses. Everything you need is in there. And just to turn that around to show you, you can see you've got your kit on the back there with your instructions. So you've got that lovely hair garland. Let's see what's up next. Oh, isn't that gorgeous? Look at that mermaid softie. What a lovely little toy that would be. And again, turning this around, you can see you've got everything you need in the kit to make and create that. What a lovely project to give somebody, especially over the summer holidays, for example. You're next up. Oh, look at that unicorn. It's so sweet, isn't
so
it?
popular.
Isn't it? And again, just turning this around, you can see you've got everything in there in the kit to make and create. Remember, you get to choose any two. The final one from this side, let's show you this one here. You've got that gorgeous love heart. Now that is your heart cross stitch. Again, moving this around, everything
We get the
you
hoop
need
in there as well,
yeah,
Janice,
to
yeah.
make and create. It's a full project.
Oh, I like that.
The
So if you-
full project kit.
A bit of embroidery there, so it's nice to have that choice.
Yeah, it
I'm
certainly
thinking,
is.
because you've got the unicorn, and I know it's pick and mix.
Yes.
I'd pick early because things tend to go quicker than others,
Yeah,
don't they?
I think that unicorn will be very, very busy. What have you got there then, Fiona?
Right, my darling, I have got a lovely floral garland, so almost like the hairband, but in a longer strand. Isn't that beautiful in your conservatory or just in the lounge or around a picture? That's beautiful, lovely garland there. Then we've also got, ooh, who's this? This is Bunny Softie.
Oh, that's sweet.
Cute.
Oh, I'd go for the unicorn and the bunny.
Oh, yes. Oh, no, hold on a minute now. I'm going to make it harder for you now because we've also got Billy Bunny.
Oh, no,
I
I'd
know,
go for Billy Bunny.
Billy Bunny. And then, hold on, Bella Bunny.
Oh, Billy and
him
Bella.
her. And what I love, I've just seen as well, because you mentioned that everything is in the kit there,
Yes.
Janice. You also get your little handmade tag so that they know you have made this by hand with love.
Oh, that is fantastic.
gorgeous?
Love these kits. Now, £14.99 is a great price, so it works out to be £7.50 per project. You get to choose any two from the collection. Yeah, do you know, I would probably go for 4 because these are going to make excellent gifts,
Lovely
not
gift
just
idea.
throughout the summer, but also think about Christmas. I know it's early to think about
know.
Christmas presents, but why not?
A little embroidery kit, I think that's so lovely. And then they've got the pleasure of actually making it up. And
Yes.
my little girl loves things like that. So one of
Now,
the
in the
bunnies.
lead at the moment,
Yep.
the flower garland,
Front runner.
the mermaid, which I have, and the
Oh,
unicorn. So
yeah.
those 3 are the most popular at the moment. Let's show you how to pick and mix these, because it is a pick and mix of any two. So head to the website, you'll see all the options, like so. I'm going to go for the mermaid softie, and I'm going to go for Bella Bunny.
Ah,
Yeah.
poor old Billy.
Bella, but I know. Sorry, Billy, but Bella's my bunny. And then we add to the basket. And then we go and check out. Remember, if you want more, the price will just change accordingly. It's excellent value for money, so it might be an idea, whilst we've got them at this price, to take advantage. Take advantage of us, why don't you?
We don't mind.
Right, we've got some lovely...
Mega bundle.
Yeah,
Mega
wow.
bundle, Janice. Look at
We're
this
getting
lot.
so much in here.
Wow.
Now, these you can add to cards because they're already made up. So you have got your bows in here, you've got your embellishments, but they will make and create fabulous little cards or little tags. And these will already be made up, as you can see just there. So that's really nice. Nice dinky size. And all you have to do is take it from the packet and then place it onto some card.
There we go. So you've got some toppers, you've got jewels, you've got bows, you've got lovely glittery sentiments as well. Wish, celebrate, and congrats.
I think they will look nice on any kind of MDF projects, for your mixed media style projects as well. As you can see with the packaging, with the love heart that I've got here. There you go. So you've got your love heart there. It just comes directly out of the pack. And then you've got your gems and you've got your pearls and you've got your ribbons to further embellish. Great set. £14.98. Look how much you're saving. Oh my word. Wow. Normally, to get all of these, £63.50.
There's loads in this bundle.
It might not be the kind of price that you would go for. You'd probably just buy a couple. You'd probably go for £15 worth. But here you're getting the whole lot, 29 packs for £14.98. That is a sensational price. It really is.
It's worth getting in your stash, that, because I can see you're just coming back to these, a little bit of a go-to. I love the fact you've got the little triangles cut there to make bunting, but then there's also a card that's got the bunting already made on it.
Oh, and there's one that says Mum, which is really nice. That could go in the centre of a
beautiful.
card, or it could be a gift tag, for example. You're getting so much for your money here. You're saving over 3/4 of the price. And it works out to be 52p per pack. I think that is excellent value for money when you see what you're getting.
Packs, yeah. This one here, for instance, Janice, I think you just held it up. It's got the bunting and the tags, and there's several of those in there. And then it's got all those little pearl dots and the little jewel dots, and then, as I said, the little love motif cards, several of the, and then the bunting.
I think it's a great idea, I really do. And again, if you just show you this card here with the love heart on it, you see that that's in the pack. You take it out, you place it on your card, you add some embellishments around the card itself, and then you can add your own sentiment on the inside. But that's beautiful, isn't it? It's a real quick way of making a card, an effective way of making a card, but also an inspirational way as well, because some of these are already made up, so it might give you some ideas to carry on making and creating. I've got some news actually for you. The foiled paper. We are limited stock on the foiled paper.
That's 2 minutes. That's about 3 minutes, Janice.
Yeah, I know. We've got the stripes and you've got the dots. So just showing you the dots there, but you do have the stripes as well. £9.90. We are now limited stock. 50 sheets of that. You get that. It's an absolute bargain.
Brilliant. People are shopping ahead on the web, and why not do the same so that you can see what else is coming up, or if you missed anything. And we've got a lovely toolkit now for us.
Yeah, we certainly have. I really like this because not only do you have the tools, but you also have the wallet to put it in as well. So that looks very nice in your bag. That way round. There you go. So you can keep this in your bag, keeps them nice and safe, keeps them nice and clean as well. Open these up and you'll see, let's put it that way, you've got all these different tools to make, shape and create. It is your Elizabeth Craft Susan's Garden tool set, and this is going to give you the capability of making and creating some lovely paper flowers.
Fantastic. So we've got our little snippers. Would you call them the snippers there, as it were? Scissors, I'll show you, intricate scissors. They've got that lovely spring action to them. So really nice fine point there as well. We've got the fine reverse tweezers there. 5 print reverse tweezers.
Now, if I'm going to try and get those out.
Yeah, extract them
as
out.
As we carry on talking about
Then if I move
these.
across, then we've got our stylus, as it were. That's the stylus, and then this is I think there's another word for the ball tool when you're shaping your petals. Is it our leaf tool? Yes. So we've got 2 different sizes either end. So then we've got our stylus, as it were, and then we've got this little hoop, the loop.
And that's really good for just getting the curl in your flower petals, which is really nice. I love these reverse tweezers. They're so easy to use. Unlike other tweezers, all you have to do with these is just simply squeeze in. And that makes it really, really easy to pick things up, especially if you are using shrink plastic, for example. These are really good. They're also very, very good for just holding the petals as you use your other tools on there to shape, make and create. Because when you've shaped them, you don't want to then pick them up, especially if you've got clunky fingers like me. You just pick them up with your tweezers and it makes it easy for you to manipulate and move around. Love that toolkit, and I love the case that it comes in as well. I think that is absolutely
And it feels nice quality,
fabulous.
doesn't it?
It
looks
does.
like quality as well. It really does.
I think it's faux leather. I'm going to give it the faux leather smell. Yeah, I think that's
Leather.
I think that is faux leather. It looks
Lovely.
absolutely fantastic. So if you do want to get hold of that, £24.95, 98 pence, sorry, saving £15. So it's a good way to get yourself an excellent toolkit.
Nice present that as well.
Yes.
Yeah. Never have enough of those extra tools in your kit. Now we've got glue dots, Janice. We were looking at this, weren't we, and thinking to ourselves, and I'd be really interested to find out from you as well this morning how you would use these, because Janice and I came up with so many ideas, and then we were thinking, well, what else? And I'm sure you've got a much better imagination. But so we've got quite a few here. We've got 1,200 of the 2.5 centimetre clear adhesive glue discs. Now they're really gluey on the one side,
Yes,
is that right?
yes. So you peel them off,
Yeah.
and then you've got the sticky on one side. You can't really see that, can you? But it's sticky on one side. I guess if you wanted to, you could fold them over, so it makes a double-sided little tube there for you. But we were thinking about the different ways of using these. Maybe you need to stick down photographs and then put a frame on top of the photograph. So that's one way of doing it, because you could add some of these to the corner of your pictures, for example, just at the top here in the four corners, and then add a frame over it so you don't see the discs. They're see-through anyway. But if you've got some ideas on how you're going to use these, then why don't you let us know on Facebook Live? 060121 is your item number. You're getting 1,200 of these, and they're 25mm in the
size, 2.5 centimetres across.
Yeah. So that's your adhesive glue discs. £18 saving, only £11.98.
Now don't forget our fantastic deal of the day is that beautiful bumblebee material. Absolutely gorgeous. Please have a look at that on the website as well. And it just brought it to mind because we've got this lovely thread.
Yeah, you're right, actually.
Thousands.
And the threads that we've got here will probably, and I'm just looking over at the different fabrics there, I think they will work.
That would match the lovely...
the brown,
yes,
definitely. So if you do want to get hold of these threads, there is a freedom price on here, £16 and £14. I don't think there's supposed to be, but anyway, there it is.
It's too late, it's on there now.
And if you are a freedom member, it means you are making a saving, and it's a delivered price as well. 578849. These are your marathon threads. Now, on each of these spools, you've got 1,000 metres of polyester thread. I think that is absolute superb value for money, because of course you've got the colours down the front as well. So there's 12 in total, saving £11, only £18.99.
Fantastic. Polyester.
Yes.
Quilting, stitching, hand stitching.
Stitching card, stitching your quilts. Because they're polyester as well, it's not going to shrink.
No.
Sometimes if you're using your cotton threads with your cotton fabrics, that's a good idea to give it a wash, because they'll all shrink together. But when you're using the polyester threads, there's no shrinkage at all. So great for all-round use. And yes, 1,000 metres on each one. 578849, great cheeky freedom price on there as well. Now, on your freedom price, it works out to be £1.35 per spool. If you want to become a freedom member, you get a badge like me.
Yeah, she's a member. Yeah, it means you have unlimited standard delivery for the month, £6.97 for the month, and then you get your badge and you get your newsletter. You can opt in, you can opt out. You don't have to sign away your life and give your granny's inside leg measurement. It's very simple to join, and then you can take advantage of discounts like this, not just in this hour, but every hour. So, well worth it, I think. Yeah,
certainly is. You could be a freedom member in the UK, Europe, and in the USA as well. Right, let's talk about masks.
I love these, Janice. These are an absolute bargain.
Yeah, they really are. Now, you are getting 6 of the 6-inch micro masks. Now, masks, stencils, masks, it's the same thing. You're getting 9, sorry. They're 6 by 6 in size, but you're getting 9, of course you are. So use these as your stencils with your texture paste, use them with your inks. I think they're just going to look absolutely fantastic, because with these, you can use a little, or you can use the whole mask to create a background. We'll just go through them all for you now. Now, already a quarter of the stock has gone. I really like that one.
That's gorgeous, isn't it? The thing is, you can stencil through them as well, you know, and actually you can, when you put them through your machines, sometimes we use them to emboss as well, because I know sometimes they'll give a gentle embossing. Some lovely geometric shapes there. The flower garland's beautiful, isn't it? And I think such a bargain for all of these, all 9 of these, for this price point. I mean, had something similar the other day, different mask sets, but they were flying out. So please, please, please don't miss out. Look at this one. Isn't that beautiful?
That's nice. I like that. Love
I'll
that.
hand this card to you, and you can do that side for me, Janice, because you know I'm
Yeah,
I don't have to
of course.
touch it and everything falls down.
This is a really interesting pattern.
Well, I like that.
Again, use this for your mixed media. Use it as one background if you want to. Nothing stopping you using these, I guess, on fabric with your fabric inks if you want to. And then down below, we've got the Celtic design. I'll lift that one up for you, so I'll keep that in the same
I like that.
place.
It's like a Celtic knot, that one.
Yeah, it is. That's really nice. Love that. If you want to get hold of these, then your item number is 655-900. That's really nice
funky,
as well.
Isn't it?
Over a third of the stock has gone.
Yeah, they were very busy the other day. I know it's a different set of designs, Janice, but Please don't miss out.
Yeah, it's a great way of getting a whole selection of stencils. They're called masks, mask stencils. 655 900 is your item number. Saving far more than you are spending, only £12.99. Now, if you're going for several items on the Sunrise specials today, then you can open up a flexi buy if your basket comes to £60 or more. It's a great way to stock up because we have so many discounts across the board. But all of the prices will be going back up at 8 o'clock today, so you do need to get in, and we're close to sell out on some of the items.
Yes, indeed. So we've got lots coming up on the day. Today I've got Janice will be with our lovely Paola at 9 o'clock for the second bite of the cherry of the one-day special. Now, I'm going to be with Robert at 8 o'clock. He's got a fantastic fabric mosaic. Now, I've not seen this before, so I'm going to leave Janice to have a little chat with Robert because we've only got 1 hour with Robert this morning. And yeah, there we go, 10 o'clock. We've got the Mill Shop online as well. And then we've got Crafting with Catherine, Heartfelt Creations, loads still coming up. But please don't miss out on the mosaic fabric with Robert because we've only got him at 8 o'clock this morning.
Very good morning to you. Good morning to you, Robert.
Good morning.
How are you?
Yeah, good. Nice to be back again with some brand new designs.
Yes, yeah. I'm just having a look at this particular design instantly. This drew my eye because it almost looks like Good Morning Hochanda. And of course, we've got the sun rising. It is rising underneath the grey skies. But that's what this reminded me of right here. These are fantastic, Robert. What can we look forward to at 8 o'clock?
Well, I've got these and some more designs, and we've introduced some A3 design packs now. We brought the A4 design packs last time, and so we brought some A3 ones to tempt people with, and I've brought in one of the designs, one of our most popular ones, on an A1 pack, which took a bit of putting together, but we've got that.
Really?
Then I've got some inspiration pieces to show people what they can do as they get on.
And tell me, what do we get in the pack? So how do we get to this end result?
Well, in the single pack, we get the piece of the board, we get the pattern, and some handmade tucking tools which I made myself, and that, and then if you don't want to get the single pack, you're going to go for the packs of patterns. You get 4 patterns. Again, you get a tucking tool in with it, get the instructions, and you can then go away and do what you want with them. You know, you can use the designs on the fabric mosaic. If you've got another craft in mind, use them on that. You know, they're nice designs, hopefully. And
yeah. Now, do we need to stitch at all? We're talking about tucking. So anyone that's new to this kind of craft, can we just talk about that?
Well, yeah. I mean, for a start, how do you stitch with hands like that? You know, it's just much too tedious. This is really a relaxing thing. It's quite addictive when you get into it, and it's so simple to do. Anybody can do it, and we've all got little bits of fabric tucked away. And what do we do with that? This is what you do with it. You make pictures, you know.
And look how precise this is as well, and I think that tucking technique really does give those lovely clean lines.
It does, yeah. And of course you can add to it. On here I've used some fabric pens just to add a little more detail, and it just throws the 3D effect a little bit more. Oh
yeah, it does. Yeah, you can see you've used that just at the top there. How lovely. And what would, if we were to put an age on this? I'm thinking about the children in the summer holidays, for example. Sure, what would we say is a good starting age for this kind of craft? Well,
really, once they can start crafting. I've got a sample in this morning I brought with me, my 11-year-old granddaughter did, which is actually quite stunning, really.
Oh, really?
You know?
Oh, lovely.
And I've got I do workshops at home, and one of my students, her granddaughter, 11 years old, has sent in a sample. I think they've got it on the website and that, you know. So yeah, you start when you obviously with the younger ones, you need to help them a bit with,
of course,
you know, with them flashing craft knives about.
Yeah, I mean, definitely adult supervision. I probably need adult supervision, to be fair. I just want to pick this one up as well, because I've said clean lines, and we've been looking at what I like to say is the sunrise, but on this one and the flowers as well, you've got the curvature. of the line. So it's not all about straight lines. You can see lots of different designs for you to make and create. And in the kit, you get everything you need.
You don't get the fabric because, I mean, the reason I've done that is because everybody has a different taste. Everybody has a different colour scheme, and most crafters have got little stashes of fabric away, waiting for something to do with them, and here it is, you know, it's...
I think it's a lovely idea because, like you say, you know, you're picking up pieces of materials. You might want to use some fabric that's special to you, and make and build and create a lovely design. It could be maybe from a christening or a wedding, for example. And if you were to create something like this from that, you would have all the different pieces of material that perhaps you've been using to put together a special dress or decorations for your home. It's a lovely idea, it really is. So, Robert, you're up today at
8 o'clock. Yes.
8 o'clock today. Is it the only show you've got?
That's the only one, yes. Yeah.
Okay. Well, if you want to tune in at 8 o'clock, then Robert will be with Fiona, and we'll show you the website where you can head to so you can buy ahead if you want to. So here we go, here are all the kits for you, the different mosaics. All you need is your fabric. You don't need to stitch, that's the beauty of this. And then you can quite easily use the tools to tuck in the fabric. It's a lovely way of crafting, and if you've never seen it before, if you've never taken part in any kind of craft like this, then please do tune in at 8 o'clock to see Robert and Fiona. Right, so that's the 8 o'clock show. We'll be looking ahead at other shows a little later on in Good Morning Hochanda, but it's now time to come back and take a look at your deal of the day. It's a great little craft, that, isn't it?
And Robert's also got blank boards, so if you've got your own stencil or image that you want to use, you can just put that on the front and just go for it.
Now that sounds a good idea. I'd like to have a go at that because rather than stitching, that tucking technique looks really interesting.
Great if you've got some old bits of fabric at home, or if you want to buy some new fabric. We have got a fantastic deal of the day for you. Each of these are a metre each. What did we decide was the width?
The width on this is 54 inches wide. Before we get into this, though, I think we've got to give you some news about
the masks.
those masks that we've got.
On my lap here.
Limited stock. Yeah, knew we would be. Well, you called it, didn't you, Fiona? You
saw them the other day.
Yeah, as soon as we came into the studio, Fiona was like, wow, that will be the first sellout.
Yeah. So please check out your baskets if you got these. Last one, I think, is just gone, so remember to check out. We knew it proved popular because it was a bargain price there, and they were such gorgeous quality.
So that's the first sellout of your sunrise specials. Let's talk about the deal of the day, the fabric. Yes, this would be really good for that tucking technique. You'll see that. You'll see the mosaics that are available at 8 o'clock today. Also great for your patchworking because you've got your pattern that runs, of course, the theme of the buzzy bees on all of them. You can use these to cut up. I think it'd make a great patchwork quilt. I really do.
Oh, it'll be beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
How about some oven gloves
for
the
an
kitchen?
Apron.
Yeah, or an
kitchen
apron.
Themes.
That would be really nice. That would be fabulous. You could make some curtains out of these, maybe some roller blinds. Yeah, which would look really nice. Which one's your favourite, Fiona?
I know. I've just been looking at that. I'm quite taken with. I do like this traditional, the brown and the gold. But then I was thinking, ooh, the Hochanda pink. You know, I'm going to drive you around the twist, aren't I? Because I've messed them all.
Not at all. Not at all.
Ruining the display. But look. I don't know. Which one's your favourite?
Okay, I'm going to. My eye is drawn. I'm sorry, lovely floor manager Jack. We're getting them all out.
He's going to kill us.
I like this red here with the grey bees on. I think that would look nice as a cravat or a tie.
I was just thinking a man's tie.
Or maybe the back of a waistcoat, or all of them. So the back of the waistcoat, a tie,
smart.
and then maybe lining of a jacket, which is lovely. I really do like that. And the green as well. I like the green. Yeah. The green pops because, of course, green's all about gardens. Gardens are all about bees. There you go. So those two would be my favourite, the green and the red.
Yeah,
you don't have to choose, though. Look at you. You're getting all of them for £18. 1 metre by 54 inches. They're all 100% cotton as well. 564672 is your item number. And you've also got the burgundy as well. Are you a bee fan? What are you going to do with these when you get them home? Bees are gorgeous, aren't they? You've got to look after the bees.
We have to.
You really have.
We rely on them.
So if you do want to get hold hold of your deal of the day. We launch deal of the day every morning at 7 a.m. It's supposed to last all the way through until 7 a.m. the next morning. You've got 50% off this price. Take advantage of that. They're all 100% cotton. 564672 is your item number. If you want to give us a call or head to the website, that's the information you need to check on out your baskets. Right, so the website's where you go to buy everything you need, and also where you can go to see your sunrise specials.
Now, we have one sunrise special already sell out, and
Yes,
we're not
we
even
have.
at the end of the hour, so please shop ahead and don't miss out. And we know in our DIY handmade craft kits, the mermaid and the unicorn proving very popular, as is the garland. So
I love those little kits.
They're so cute.
Yeah, they're coming up in a moment's time, but again, you can take a sneaky peek. They're available on a pick and mix. I think they're fabulous value for money, as are these as well, your MDF tags. MDF, very, very popular at the moment. Well, it kind of has always, it has always been very popular. You can use your different mediums on here, your gessos, your black, your white gessos, of course. You could use your alcohol markers on here, your distress inks. It's entirely up to you. And then decorate them, layer them as well, because you've got the love hearts going up. If you wanted to, you could actually, if I get all of them together, excuse my hands in the way, you could layer them all up if you want to. Great shape, and as you were saying, Fiona, it's a really nice point to the heart.
Modern heart, isn't it?
Yes.
It's a modern take on the heart.
Yeah,
there.
it certainly is.
I liked your idea of the key tags or the little tag emblem that was denoting that this is your work, for instance. I mean, I know we can create the hanging decorations in the scrapbook. Little key ring, I really like that idea.
And I was thinking a little mouse with the ears.
Oh, yes.
I was just thinking, actually, you get 5 of each, don't you? You get 5 of each. Excuse me, we get about roughly 5 of each. You get a selection. Okay,
Oh, that's nice. Peacock feathers.
Yeah, you could make a design like some flowers, and you could just build them up. That would be really nice. And just keep building them up in the sizes, so you could make like a little, and just keep that going round. Maybe it's going to be entirely
I'm seeing
up
a
to you.
peacock now.
Yeah, or a peak. Yeah, peacock feathers would look gorgeous if you have the 3 like that. And then you have like a peacock at the front. That's a great idea.
Peacock out there.
Oh, you can have lots of fun with these. It's a great price, £9.99, saving £10. It's a great saving, and with that saving, you could put that towards some of the other items that we've got on the show. So those are your MDF, and you've already got the whole placed into those. So yes, great as tags if you want to get hold of them. 502 995. Now, some stamps and dies that we've got for you, might use them with your love hearts, because you're going to love these as well. 809 962, brand new today, Fiona.
Gosh, and what an incredible price for all of those stamps. How many stamps have we got in total? Let's have a quick count. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on this pack.
And I've got 6 on this pack.
So, it says on the, I could have saved a lot of time. This is on the screen. I'm sorry, Janice. Just read it, Fiona.
It's good to exercise the grey matter.
And it's good to check. 12 lovely stamps, and there's some sentiments on here. You're the best, loves me not, best wishes, love you, happy birthday, and then a very pretty detailed daisy bouquet, lovely red rubber there on the mounted stamp.
You've also got the 2 dies that will help you cut out precisely those lovely tailor dummies, as we're going to call them on the show.
We're still waiting for the official
dress
name.
dummies, dressmaker's dummy. We've had one reply from our question. Now, Anne has emailed in dress form.
Dress form.
Dressmaker's form.
I'll have to ask Paula.
Could be dressmaker's form.
Thank you, Anna.
Or tailor's dummy. Or a
Mannequin, I think that's the one I was thinking
Mannequin.
of. But I suppose it hasn't got a head, really.
Yeah,
has it?
mannequins have arms, don't they? And they come alive at night. You ever seen that? When you've been walking home
Very
late at
vivid
night,
imagination,
they're like
Janice.
waving from the shop window.
Do
Or is
they?
that me waving at them and it's my reflection? I don't know. If you do want to go for this deal, £9.30. It's a great deal. You're saving £17. We've got some more dies available for you on the show. You might want to add these to your basket if you're in the market for more dies. This one is an aperture and your winter tree. Throw it at you. Turn that around, you can see what you can get. And then you've got your little envelope, which you can fold in and make an envelope with.
Yeah, well, we were saying, then we could have a little keepsake of the wee teeny tiny envelope, whether it be a lock of hair, or you mentioned a little tooth, the baby tooth falling out, or it could be a tiny little photo. It could be a little gift, like a little charm, or a little pendant, or just it's just a pretty embellishment, really, isn't it? But I like the idea of a little secret message in there, especially if you're doing your journaling and what have you.
Yeah, that's a really good idea. £14.40. That's a good idea. It's a good price for both of these dies. 921162. Now, our foiled papers are very, very limited stock.
I was going to say, are there any left, Janice?
There's only a few. If you want to get hold of these, it's a great saving. It's a saving of £30 on these. Something a little bit different for you to use. We're launching Christmas tomorrow here on Hochanda. So these could be some really nice Christmas papers for you to make and create. We're limited stock, though. That great saving of £30 is attracting lots of you to this particular Sunrise Special, 614234.
Lovely quality. Nice that we got the differentiation there between the dots and the stripes. 50 of those, £9.90. Did we do the maths on that? Was it 20p a sheet? Roughly,
Less than. Roughly 20 pence a sheet, which is excellent value for money.
Yes. Talking of which, our next set is also excellent value for money because it's a pick and mix, not pick and miss. Don't miss out the pick and mix.
The pick and miss.
Pick and miss.
Well, you get to pick two. You might miss all the others if you don't pick them as well. You can, of course, pick more than two if you wish. The price will just change accordingly, but that is a great price. It's a half price, so £14.99 to choose any two. These are great little kits, and you get everything in the kit that you need, including the pattern and instructions to build, make and create. So we'll start on my side with Bella Bunny. She's sweet.
She's gorgeous. I love the big ears.
And again, I'll turn this around to show you everything's in the box to build, make and create that little tiny Bella Bunny. Then we've got Billy Bunny, which is nice. So Bella and Billy would be two nice little bunnies to go together. Then we've got, hang on, there's Bunny Softy. Oh, maybe that's a nice little family. Billy Bunny,
Baby Bunny,
Bella Bunny,
yeah,
and Bunny Softy. Oh, sweet. Next up, you've got that lovely garland, which is lovely. And again, the kit that you see that we've taken out is everything that you get in that particular one to build, make and create that lovely garden. So you've got your fabrics, you've got your needle, you've got your cotton, you've got the little beads in there, and you've also got a little tag that says handmade. You'll get that in each and every one. So that's my side. What have you got on your side?
Yes, well, the garland was proven a bit of a front runner with my gorgeous unicorn. Here's the beautiful unicorn there as well, so that can be made, so you can choose that one in your pick and mix. Then we've also got, and I think this is lovely, a bit of embroidery for the cross-stitch heart, because you've also got the hoop in there as well. So we've got a nice bit of choice there in terms of our stitching styles. Then we've also got the hair garland as well, the hair band. And last but not least, again proven very popular, the wee mermaid softies. So the mermaid, the unicorn, and it might have changed, but the lovely long garland, they were proven the most popular. So for £14.99, 810104, please don't miss out.
They're great kits, they really are. 810104. You just said that, didn't you? Sorry.
That's all right. No, it's good to reinforce. It's fine.
Right, a reminder of some other items we've got on the show. These have been very busy. It's a great saving, £14.98, 301907. You're getting 29 packs in total, making that huge saving of £48.52. Pop those into your basket and enjoy. We've also got the tool set as well, really nice in that wallet, 779088, only £24.95, saving £15. So you've got your tweezers in there, those easy tweezers that you just press and they'll pick up. You've got your balling tool in there as well and your different shaping tools, and you've also got your precision scissors as well. That's the bonus, your bonus intricate scissors. We've also got the glue discs. These are sticky on one side, £11.98. 060121 is your item number if you want to get hold of those. And then you've got your marathon threads as well. I'm sure you won't run out of your marathon threads soon because you're getting, 1,000 metres on each one, 12 in total. That's 12,000 metres. £18.99, saving £11. That is a marvellous deal. Those are your Sunrise specials, and this of course is a Good Morning Hochanda.
Right, you join me here with Paula. She's going to be joining Janice for the one-day special at 9 o'clock. Now, you also just mentioned the glue dots. We didn't think of this, Janice. This is genius. What would you use the glue dots for?
For the envelopes, when you to close them, or to wrap presents around, so it's easy, so it looks so much more professional than just
Exactly, didn't even occur to me. Brilliant idea, brilliant, so don't miss out.
Our gift bags as well.
Oh,
at the
yes,
very
the
top,
to seal over the
exactly.
top. And of course, yeah, or add the little tag.
Yeah,
oh, yeah,
boxes,
brilliant.
yeah.
You see, this is why you ask the expert, isn't it? So, Paula, you're going to be joining Janice at 9 o'clock.
With Christina Griffiths, with her collection, which is the A5. The one-day special has sold out. So, yeah, it sold out in the first hour. We managed to get a few more, but that's it. There is no more stock. There is no, there is...
So what are you going to talk about for today?
So we are going to be talking about the other items that we have got brand new in the show. So we haven't seen them before on Hochanda. So we have got, for instance, the scroll, the delicate pearly swirl and the oval scrolls. So there are those gorgeous dies that will give you that little pearl kind of paper pearls in it, and it's kind of the oval, so it's a kind of perfectly matching the A5 layering dies that we also have got in the show. So it gives you the ability. So for instance, this one you can see how much larger they are than on the picture, but see perfect placement for those pearls in there. Then you kind of have the oval kind of larger ones. You can see the size. This is an A5 size, so so there is a lot of different possibilities with them. I do like them to use them as well for art journaling as well, because they give you that kind of framing effect, and then you have got them in the bag as well. And then we have got here the petunia wrap, which is a really lovely, with a lot of different elements into the wrap in here, and you can see it here if we have one.
Oh, that's beautiful in conjunction with the others. Yes.
So then we are going to be talking about this. Christina will be joining us at 9 and 1 and 5 doing the demonstrations, because she's an amazing card maker, so you will be able to just share all her knowledge.
Fantastic. So we needn't worry, even though the one-day special is technically sold out, there'll be plenty more still to see, and fantastic.
Lots of demos and lots of how to use them. That's the petunia wrap, and you can see it how even if it's a very kind of delicate die, it's perfect even for modern cards as well, because it kind of gives you that kind of detail and layering effect.
Love that, the yellow and the black. And there it is again, looking very different again.
Completely, And also we have got in the show the A5 layering rectangles and ovals, which is something that a lot of people say, I might have layering dies, but have you got an A5, that ones that gives you exactly the 5 millimeters increments down size, so you have got that perfect matching and layering for just folding on A4, and then you have got the ovals and the rectangles with that double stitch detail, so it puts that stitch on the inside and on the outside right here. So it's a perfect kind of collection for those larger cards as well, if you like them. And here you can see how the oval double stitch detail here, you can see that one also matches perfectly those pearly ovals as well.
Beautiful. They're lovely. I like the idea that we can use that obviously without the pearls, but it is guidance as well if you want to use embellishments.
And then also we have got in the show these gorgeous florals as well, so which is a very simple one single die that cuts all the pieces to create those 3D flowers, as well one die that creates all those gorgeous leaf. So it's a very easy to create embellishments and like paper flowers with ease.
Gorgeous, absolutely stunning. So plenty still to see, Paula, with you at 9 o'clock. So we'll look forward to that. Join Janice and Christina's
Christina
as well. Christina
and
Paula at 9 o'clock, and the one-day special. So all the items from the show are on the web as well, so you can shop in advance. There we go. Let's have a little look at the web. Thank you, Paula. We'll see Paula at 9. We've got the nesting dies there, the ornate rectangle lace layer die, card making, ribbon threading. So lots on there still, even though technically the one-day special has sold out. Just goes to show you how popular things can be. Don't forget as well, we've still got our sunrise specials. We've only got about 10 minutes left on those, and then they will revert back to their original price. So have a little look at those on the net as well. But I'm going to join Janice now and have another revisit to today's launch of the Deal of the Day.
Has the sun started shining where you are? I'm promising it's on the way. but I don't know when. This morning it was really foggy driving to work.
Yes, it was. Yeah, really
Well, it's
foggy.
like
It was raining when I left, actually.
yeah, it wasn't so much fog. It's like, you know, you've got that low cloud of
Mist,
rain,
kind
like
of.
sea fret.
Oh, that's a good word. Sea
Yeah,
fret.
sea fret. Love a good sea fret in the morning. But I really do hope that the sun starts to shine soon, because it's inspirational when the sun shines, doesn't
I know,
it?
you just feel better about it.
Yeah, and if
don't
the
you?
sun's shining outside, the bees will be out, and you can get busy with these fabrics. This is your deal of the day. It's a great deal, actually. £18. You're getting 6 1-metre fabrics. They're 54 inches in width. Really nice design on here with the buzzy bees.
They're gorgeous. Should we muck it up again? I think let's hold one out again,
Yeah,
Janice.
let's show you the size.
Yeah,
It's
so
a good size,
it
each
is.
one.
There we go.
There you go.
Thank you.
Now, the bees themselves go in both directions. So some are going up, some are going down, which is great if you're doing any kind of patchworking. I think these will work really well. Be a gorgeous patchwork quilt.
Yeah,
For
there's a
somebody
lot-
that loves gardening and
Oh,
nature.
yes. I like the idea of, you know, the patchwork, your cushions in the conservatory, your tea cozies, your oven mitts, your aprons. I love that idea you had about the bees with the grey and the waistcoats and the
Yeah,
ties.
yeah. If you make
So versatile.
the back of a waistcoat, for example, you know,
Snazzy.
if someone's getting married, the best man, the groom, for example, you could do the backing of the
Yeah.
waistcoats,
Little,
which is
pocket,
really nice.
Pocket hanky and the cravat's really lovely. It's quite. This is a bargain. I mean, look at the size of this material. All 6 of these for £18. That is a steal, Janice.
Yeah, it really is. So you've got the green with the green bees, you've got the red with the grey bees, you've got the burgundy with the pink bees, you've got the blue with the blue bees, you've got the Hochanda pink with the blue bees, and then you've got the brown with the gold bees. And again, I like your idea. If you're baking, making jam or any kind of baking, I think that colour would be perfect for doing any kind of labelling or
Roller blind in the kitchen. It's lush, isn't it?
yeah, roller blind in the
Really
kitchen.
striking.
Or if you're making napkins, for example, perfect, absolutely perfect. Love each and every one of these, and so do you. £18, perfect occasions. They are 100% cotton as well, so you've got the quality there.
Yeah, absolutely. Don't miss out. 564 672, because we have had deal of the day sell out in advance, even though it's supposed to last 24 hours. So take advantage.
Yeah, do.
Now, you are taking advantage of our sunrise specials. There isn't a lot left, so in terms of time, I mean, and then they will revert back to their original price. So we'll have a quick look at the deal of the day, give everybody a reminder again. Saving £18, that's, half price, 50% off. Usual price 36, 100% cotton, as Janice said, 564 672, and then that is only till 7 o'clock tomorrow morning, or while stocks last.
Right, there's excuse me, a cheeky few moments left to see the sunrise specials before the price goes back up.
Yeah.
At 8 o'clock, all the prices will go back up to their original price, so you won't be able to get them at these great deals. So let's start with the MDF. Do you need some MDF? We've got some great love heart shapes for you, very modern. These could be for your journaling. You could mat and you could layer these up. You can use these with all your different mediums on there as well. They've all got a little hole in there, so if you want to add some ribbon or maybe some of your crafting vine, I think these would be perfect. Again, a special occasion. What I love about these, maybe hanging them outside in the summer from a tree.
Oh, beautiful idea. Or if you had the little nameplates, you know, for weddings and what have you, and you just want to place names or anything like that, or the larger ones for when they name the tables. Oh, so many uses. So
Yeah,
many
there
uses.
really are. 502-995 is your item number if you want to go for those. Saving £10, just $9.99. There you go. So you've got a great selection, 30 pieces in total for you. You can put your stencils on there. We had those. We sold out of the stencils. You can put your sprays on there. Your gesso. You know what you can put in your MDFs. I mean, they look fabulous, even if you're just putting card on there as well.
Lots of stamps and dies on the web as well that we've got on this sunrise specials, but proving very popular are DIY kits, Janice.
Yeah, love these. So handy because when you open them up, I'm going to open one. We've got the kit out here, but I'm going to open one. Let's see what we're getting in here. So this is your Bella Bunny. It's a pick and mix of any two. Open up the box and you take out the packaging, you take out the instructions in there, and you've got everything you need. So you've got the pattern, you've got got the instructions, and then you open it up, beautifully wrapped, and you can see you've got your wadding in there. You've even got your cotton and your needle. And you've got your thread for your embroidery. You've got your lovely fabrics in there, some nice organza as well, and some pretty fabrics to put together and build and make and create Bella Bunny. But she's not the only one. Let's go through the choices again. So there's Bella Bunny. She's fantastic. And then you've got Billy Bunny. Love him. You've also got Bunny Softy and the flower garland to choose from. What have you got, Fiona?
Well, I've got here a front runner with our unicorn as well. And then we've got the hairband, which is a match with the garland as well. That's very, very pretty indeed. And then we've got the cross-stitch heart, so we can actually do some lovely embroidery there because it's got your hoop, embroidery hoop in there. And then we've also got our lovely mermaid. Now, you can pick 2 of these for $14.99, 810104. Think about the summer holidays. Think about maybe stashing away for December. We're starting our Christmas tomorrow here on Hochanda. Think about gift ideas, those birthdays that, you know, they catch up on you on a weekend and you're like, oh, you've been invited to the birthday party, I haven't got anything. Lovely gift ideas there, something for everybody.
Yeah, there really are. And you've got instructions in Italian, Dutch, French, Latin American, English, German and Spanish. So plenty of instructions there wherever you are buying from, which is fabulous. I love that.
Absolutely. So don't forget to check out your baskets before those prices revert back to their original price in a couple of minutes' time.
Yeah, they certainly do. Well, this is Good Morning Hochanda. Of course, we will have Good Evening Hochanda at 7 o'clock tonight, where we'll have your sunset specials, your sunrise specials. Well, the prices of all of them, again, going back up at the top of the hour. Please do stay with us. We've got plenty more coming up on Hochanda. In fact, you're up next, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm going to go and join Robert for some, not embroidery, mosaic quilting kind of mosaic.
It's going to be an interesting show. Please do stay with
Yeah.
Fiona for that one, and I'll be back with you at 9 o'clock with the lovely Paola. Have a great day. Go and get yourself a cup of coffee and a cup of tea. Stay where you are. We've got some great shows coming up. Thanks, Fiona. We'll see you in a bit. Did you know you can watch Hochanda 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for free using our app on Roku? Just like your smartphone accesses an app store to add new applications, your Roku streaming player or Roku TV accesses the Roku channel store to add new channels. By downloading the Hochanda channel, you'll be able to access your favourite craft channel on your TV anytime you want to watch. Here's how to do it. Turn on your TV and connect your Roku device. Next, turn the power on and press the home button on your Roku remote. Scroll up or down to select settings. Select your network and select setup connection. Roku uses a wireless connection, so select your router name and add your password. This should be on the side or the bottom of your router. If this is the first time using Roku, then you'll need to set up an account on the device or by going to the Roku website. That's it. Now it's time to add the Hochanda app. Simply press the home button on the Roku remote. Scroll up or down using the arrows on your remote to select streaming channels. Then open the channel store. At the top of the channel store, you'll find a list of featured, new and popular categories to explore. Enter Hochanda into the search bar and this will take you to the Hochanda app. Now simply select Add Channel. When you see the added channel screen, press OK and return to the home page. Now scroll down to the Hochanda app and press the star button on your remote. You can then use the arrow buttons to move Hochanda to the top of the screen for quick and easy access. And that's it. You can now watch, purchase and catch up with your favourite shows 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on your TV whenever you feel crafty.
Flexi Order has arrived at Hochanda. What is Flexi Order? When you place an item on FlexiBuy in your basket, you'll qualify for Flexi Order, which means any other items you add to your basket will also be included in your FlexiBuy payments, so you can spread the cost over multiple monthly payments. After your first payment is made, your entire order will be dispatched. When you add at least $80 worth of any item to your shopping basket, either online or on the phone, you'll qualify for our Flexi Order offer. This means you can spread the cost of your order over equal monthly FlexiBuy payments, offering you extra flexibility when you shop with us. Flexi Order, making your shopping experience with Hochanda easier.
Hello, very good morning to you. I'm here with Robert, and we have got an hour of fabric mosaic together.
Yes, lovely, yeah.
No, it's lovely to see you, Robert. It's the first time I've seen you, but I know you've been on the show several times.
Yes.
But for those of us who don't know you, who are you? What's it about? And
my name's Robert, and I developed this technique of fabric mosaic, I call it. I basically got the idea from the kimikomi balls that they do at Christmas.
Oh, right, yeah.
And I thought, if you can do it on a little brown ball, you can do it on a flat piece, and if you can do a pattern, you can do a picture, and
it grew from
kind
there.
of developed from there, yeah.
Fantastic. And this is one of your amazing projects. I feel like I'm going to give you a little bit of a twist and then a reveal, because I wanted you to see Nefertiti there. Isn't it amazing? I will come back to the beginning again. There is a reason for that. How beautiful is this? And this is using this technique. And you got this fabric from Hayley in the Mill shop, didn't you?
Correct. Yeah.
So I'm going back to the beginning again, because do you want to do the big reveal, Robert? I don't want to steal your thunder there.
Yeah, okay.
Here we go.
Inside we have some more.
Some more there, yes, I can see that.
That should lay down.
Yeah. We'll lay flat and then down we come. Isn't that amazing? Beautiful. But you can see the same technique has been used on the inlays as well. So how exactly does the fabric mosaic work?
Basically, all it is cutting into a foam board and tucking the fabric in.
So no sewing involved?
No sewing at all. You know, it's quite relaxed affair, and that's basically all there is to it.
Fantastic.
Why is everybody not doing it already?
Well, sometimes the simplest ideas are the best, and they just occur to one person, and you think, well, why didn't we think of this before? Now, I can see there's a little bit of glue there. Do we have to use glue, Robert?
You don't have to. On this one I have, because I've just brought in a new technique here where the background is one piece of fabric.
Right.
And then I've cut the design into it.
I see.
So what I've used is a fabric glue just around the edge to stop it fraying away there, and it just.
But we don't have to, do we?
You don't have to. With the basic technique, it's all tucked in. This, I thought it would be a nice idea so that you could put a background and then go on to it. So it's just another technique.
And is there an age limit? I mean, I know I want to say hello as well to your granddaughter, Morgan. We're going to see one of her pieces. She's 13, is she? 11. 11. So, I mean, anyone can get involved, can they, Robert?
Anyone can get involved. Obviously, with the younger children, that you need to do the cutting for them.
Yes.
You don't want little children running around with craft knives, you know.
No. But once that's all done, maybe they can just, with a little bit of supervision, get stuck in.
It's quite easy to do, and it's just a matter of being patient, relaxing, and
enjoying.
Carrying on. Yeah.
Fantastic. Now, you've got a lot of templates that you brought today, but what's brilliant as well, and I want you to bear in mind, is that Robert's also brought some blank boards, and we'll see the technique, so you know exactly what we're talking about. So if you've got your own design, or you want to create something really original, everything's on the website. So let's have a little sneaky peek ahead, and then we'll get demonstrating with Robert. So there's the elephant pattern. We've got different sizes as well. We've got A3, we've got A4 sizes, different packs. We've got the blank boards as well, and the launch of the giant A1 size as well. So plenty on the website to have a little look at. And of course, if you are into your fabrics and you've got lots of odds and ends at home, this is why Robert has deliberately chosen to bring you the templates and the packs without the fabric, because he knows probably you've got loads at home anyway, and you might have your own colour schemes that you want to use or be very specific about. So it offers us plenty of choice and opportunity. Brilliant. So we're going to start with the brand new A1 board. And I've got to say first up, Robert, this is lovely and light, because that's the way the boards are made. But this is our A1 template, isn't it? The elephant.
Yeah.
So talk to me about this one then, Robert.
This is upscaled from the A4 and A3 designs we have in it.
Let me get I tell you, you hold that for me, Robert.
Sure,
I'll just reach across so we can see the elephant in his glory. Here he is. No, that's the owl. I think he's on the display, isn't he? There he is. There we go. Forgive me. So this is in the A3 that we've also got coming up in a pack, but this is how it can turn out, basically, in the A1.
Yeah, sure. And again, it can be any colour, any fabric you've got. The background on here, I've used the starburst effect, which I do like. It sort of gives atmosphere to it,
Yeah,
and
nice
you can do
contrast.
it as I've done on this one from the centre, or you can do it a starburst from another point to just focus in on a certain area, sort of thing.
Fantastic.
So we've left that to yourselves to do. You can do it. If you don't want the starburst effect, you could do a pattern effect at the back. Whatever you've got, whatever you'd like.
Beautiful. So, shall we see this in action, if that's all right?
Yeah, sure.
What do we get in the kit if we get this? If we order this now and we get home?
In the kit, you get the pattern. You get the board.
Yeah.
You get a little tucking tool.
Yeah.
These are basically some that I've made from. It's half a pair of tweezers you may recognise. You know. What I normally do with this is, because it can get a little uncomfortable, I just
You kind of
whip
created
it with some
yeah.
gaffing tape. If you know, a lot of our crafters have got these clays and that modern clays. You can make a nice fancy handle if you want.
Yeah.
You know,
Just for comfort.
I just practice.
Not necessary, but just for
yeah.
comfort.
So,
yeah.
So you get all those in that, and then you just add whatever fabrics you choose.
Okay, well, we'll see it in action in a moment. I just want to mention a couple of the items that you got on the show. So this one is £22.50, 273892. That would be your first Flexi Buy payment. It is £44.99 if you just want to go for one payment in total. That's a £10 saving, 273892. But if the larger board, you know, and you're just starting out, I'll just quickly mention this and then we'll see everything in action, because you brought with you so many beautiful different elements. This is your A4 mosaic pattern and board set. So this is $12.99, and we've got a few new options here. Firstly, you've got the new hair, which you see here with that beautiful sunrise or sunset and that beautiful bold blue sky. So this is your hair. Gorgeous. You have got the masks, the theatrical masks. Yeah, very dramatic. Next up, you've got my daisies. There we go. And the inspiration for these, I mean, how do you get your inspiration for each of these designs?
Well, basically, wherever I'm going, wherever I'm looking for colour combinations, for pattern combinations, and it's just sort of build up. I've got like a portfolio of things waiting to be done, and it's just a continual thing, really.
Okay, am I all right to go through them all now? Then we've got our geometric well, would you call it a sunrise?
I call that one satellite.
Satellite.
I think Janice called it sunrise.
Yeah, I mean, it's what you see, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
Satellite, I think, is the official name if you're looking on the website. Then this one is our diamonds. Beautiful again. Lovely and bold is our gorgeous kingfisher. That is stunning, stunning, Robert. We've also got the horse option. Let me turn that around the right way for you there. Yeah, our horse option. We've also got our candle. Yeah, there we go. I want to make sure I hold these up the right way. Our candle. So these are all individual options from the single code, yeah? And you're just choosing one for $12.99. Then we've also got our lion in the A4. He's beautiful, isn't he? Look at those eyes. Love your choice of material there. Love the lion. Our penguin. There we go. My zodiac sign there, the fish. Lovely fish. And then this one is called
Dueling Sun.
Dueling Sun. There we go. So lots of different choices there. Do have a little look on the website. They're all under the one code, but it's really up to you which one you desire. 299160 1299. Then we've also got the A3 patterns. And you've got two options here for the A3 patterns, and they do come in a set of 4. So you've got the lion that I just showed you, the angelfish, the dueling suns, and the penguin. So they are the patterns. Do they come with the boards as well, Robert?
No, the pattern pack just comes
Just the
with-
pattern
with the
pack is the
patterns.
pattern. Okay, just to qualify that. And then your second option is your elephant, your owl, your parrot, and the abstract design. Yeah, we'll see some of those in the A3. So these are just the patterns, whereas the other one I showed you, you do get the board and the tool and the pattern as well. They're the singular ones. 693564 for the 4-pack A3 patterns. Well, you brought more with you than that, but I think it's important that we see the technique so everybody knows, because we've only got this hour with you today,
sure.
Robert.
It goes so quickly,
I
doesn't
know.
it?
So I'll hand over to you then.
So we'll take one of the new designs.
Okay.
And what
So
we do
this
with
is the geometric one, the satellite, is it
satellite,
called?
yeah.
Satellite.
Yeah, so all we do is we just stick it onto the board to start with. I use a
Just a normal little glue stick, yeah.
You can use whatever glue is in your kit. You might want to use a repositional one, and then when you cut the design, you can use the cutouts for patterns. So we just put that centrally on the board like that, and just so these bits will maybe come off because the glue is not sort of
All
dried
right, yeah.
out,
Would you give it a bit of time to dry them before you start?
yeah,
Really
yeah.
fully dry.
If you want to
Okay.
look, but it's not. You know, if it comes off, it doesn't really matter.
No.
So you can use the pieces as templates on your fabric. So it's a win-win situation sort of thing. What I do recommend is you leave a border. The reason for this, it's a foam board, and if you're cutting right to the edge, then you stop. So all it is just go around the edge.
So do we just need a it's not a scalpel? What do you call them?
It's any craft knife will do.
knife,
There's-
yeah.
You know, I use this one because I've got a big stash of
Mm-hmm.
spare blades for it. But any craft knife will do, as long as it's nice and sharp to cut in.
So you're starting with the border. Is that the best place to start?
I normally do that to start
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
with. Yeah, get that out of the way, and then you're happy. That one I've gone a bit high up, so I've cut the border a bit more. I just whip that off. Whilst the glue's kind of damp, and then that's it. That's our starting point. Now, if you're not comfortable with doing a straight line,
I was going to say,
like
you had a
that,
very deft hand there
you know,
to do it freehand.
yeah, you
Get your
can-
ruler out
you
if
can
not.
get your ruler out. There's no shame in using a ruler.
You clearly practice, Robert.
Okay, now we come to the actual process. I've got 2 or 3 different elements. I've got the curved elements and the thing. So we'll start off. What I normally do is where I've got a big element next to a small element, do the big one first.
As a rule of thumb, is that usually what you do?
You'll find when you're tucking the fabric in, if you do that one first, when you're doing this one, it'll tend to pull the fabric slightly. Then you've got to. It's not a problem
No.
because you can just pull it back again. But
Okay.
it's nice to start with the large ones. So cut towards a previously cut line to start with, so that you're not dragging the foam board. Just turn it round and cut. Doesn't matter if you're not exact. It's a picture. It's not a machine design. So it's then. Now I have like 3 sections of fabric. I've got my fabric where I buy it in the meters. Then I've got this little box where there's the offcuts and
yeah.
that. And then when I get down small bits, I keep those as well because
yeah.
you never know when they're going to
Might
come
just
in.
need a handy little
That's it. So
small scrap of material there. Yeah.
I just don't want to wipe it. So I just pick any piece to start off. And of course you can build the colour scheme up as you go along with what you've got. Or if you see a nice piece in the shop that you will like that, you know.
Want to use sparingly,
go
yeah.
onto it. Now, as I say, the tool I use is it's basically half a pair of tweezers, but you can use other tools as well. I have a few here that this is a dentist's tool for
Oh, right.
for mixing the fillings that you put in your teeth, you know, grimace.
Does he know, or does she know you've taken it?
Well, no, I haven't been to the dentist for a while, so never mind. And this one is, they use it on nail art for...
Oh, yes, pushing back the cuticles.
Yeah. So, again...
So anything of like this ilk would... But
Yeah,
in the kit you
yeah.
do provide the little tool anyway.
That's right,
so.
yeah. But, I mean, I expand. You see, I've got other ones that...
For smaller
Just
areas,
so
maybe,
I'm constantly moving around, trying new tools, trying new techniques, and it's just really a matter of so simple, pushing the fabric into the cut. Now,
So I suppose if you a young member was doing this, you could pre-score all this, could you?
That's
for
right,
them,
yeah,
and
yeah,
then they
yeah.
don't have to be using the sharp craft knife.
Yeah. Then you just all you need then is a little pair of scissors.
So now you're just cutting
And you just
close
cut.
to the edge.
There's no stress. You know, you're not. You don't say, oh, it's 2 millimeters, 3 millimeters. No, it's just kind of you're tucked in now, so it's just trimming off the excess. Like that, and then finish off with just pushing the rest in.
Just tidying up
And
those edges.
it is, yeah, and it really is that simple. You know, there's no great mystery to it, and the effect you can get from it is quite good, shall we
Yeah, it's
say?
beautiful. It's very eye-catching, actually.
You know, you can, you know, once you start doing your own pictures, then you can use the cut lines, as we have on the elephant there,
Yeah.
to put in detail. You can use them to give effects with the starburst effects and things like that. So you can change a picture just by changing the cut lines, you
Yeah.
know. And
Amazing.
if you've got a picture, say this one in the smaller one, and you don't feel comfortable, you know, on this size, these are nice size, but on the smaller one, they get a bit small. So you're not tied to using every, you know, on the smaller one you can use, you know, put two together and fill the bits in.
Yeah. It doesn't have to dictate to you, does it? Are you able to show me a second piece going in? Because I'm intrigued
Yeah,
with...
sure.
So it's just going to go over the paper. We don't then need to take the paper off.
No,
it's just
no.
beneath the material.
That's
so
it, yeah. But I say, if
you score...
I'll take that one round. You know, if you want, you can peel that off
Right.
and you can lay that on your fabric.
If you wanted an idea of the size,
and you can put a border around it of say 5 or 10 mil to start with, and then you can cut the fabric and put it on, and then go from there.
Alternatively, just get a tiny scrap.
Yeah,
and
I prefer to take the fabric up to it. It's just a matter of keep peeping where the line is. Once you've done one,
yeah.
you can feel where the line is. So, and then we just get that on. If you've got a thin fabric like this one, you can see in a good light. You can see where the lines are.
Where the lines
as
are
well,
anyway. Yes, indeed.
you know,
Yeah.
and then it's just following the same process. Now you will find where you've got curves, you wouldn't want to try and do that curve
As all one piece,
as one
right?
piece.
Yes, of course.
It starts
bit like
pulling,
sewing,
you
isn't
know.
it? Yeah.
You're just introducing stress into it where you don't need to. You know, it's that, and then again, and with the tool you can use it that way as well, just to feed in like that. And it is, you know, I can't stress how simple it is to do.
Well, listen, I'll tell you what, should we challenge me? Shall I have a go?
Yeah, sure.
So then we can,
yeah.
literally, if I can
Yeah.
do it,
Yeah.
anybody can. This is where it all goes horribly wrong and I haven't said anything.
No.
Jack, be ready.
Right, so there we are.
Look at
it's,
that. Lovely.
now, as soon as your first time, I recommend you start on a larger one. So
you give me a hard bit.
Do you want me to cut it?
Oh, yeah, you cut it, yeah. Imagine if I take my finger off today. Wouldn't be good for the rest of the shows, wouldn't it?
It's...
There we go.
And again, we'll cut across that, so it's...
Yeah. It's very relaxing just watching you, and imagine.
Now, what you'll find is I've extended that line a little bit.
Yeah.
So when you're tucking the fabric in, you can tuck it past, and then push it slightly back, and you get right into the corner.
Nice,
you get a nice tight
corner. Ah, okay.
So you can choose
right,
a fabric.
okay. Any particular? I don't want to ruin your nice colour scheme. Anything else? Any particular one you want to do?
No, because
only needs a little bit. Right, it's only a big.
What we'll do, I'll just get the blanket out, you know. Yeah, I'll cut a bit for you.
It's okay.
Make
I need
it
some
easier.
material. I won't be able to do it. That's pretty. These are my colours. You knew what to pick. Lovely, lovely. Got the peacock, the mermaid colours. So we're going for this bit here. Yeah. So what I saw you do is you sort of butted up one edge.
Yeah, just
overlap.
overlap.
A little bit overlap. Was that about enough?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, now I can't see when the... Okay, so I'm just... Am I using that? Does it matter which...
It doesn't really matter. I find that way is best to start with, and it's just... You know, you're not trying to get it all in. You're just... All you're doing at this stage is just getting the material gripped in. So
okay.
Turn the board,
Well, that's because of where we've gone over, so...
Yeah, yeah.
There we go. Just tucking it in, yeah? There we go. What do I say? Well, I've got a bit of a fold there, but you'll probably put me right.
No, it pulls out. You don't. You know, it doesn't matter if your fabric is all creased and that. It will pull the creases out.
Okay. A little bit of a snip, yeah.
Yeah. So.
Gorgeous. So. I've got a bit of a jaggedy edge there. You see, you're far more adept at this than I am.
Yeah, but you're not going to see it, so who cares, you know?
Well, there is that. Is that too much of an edge? Should I trim down a bit more?
You can trim. You can trim a bit more.
Otherwise, going to ruin the rest of your.
Well, I mean, what you've got to think of, you've got the depth.
Yeah.
At 10 mil, you've got the depth. So.
Oh, I suppose,
yeah.
Yeah.
And be careful when you're cutting that you don't go right through, otherwise you have little bits of board drop out.
Oh yeah. Okay, let's take that off as well.
But everything has a remedy, sort of thing. You know?
Oh, okay. So now we want to go back in and tuck in.
Yeah, yeah. What I'd do is, if you start on this side, look, and just pull that.
Oh, across down there.
Yeah, you can go right in.
Yeah. Oh. There we go. Oh, I've got a bit of a big end there. Oh, I've shoved it in now.
It'll all go.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And here as well?
Yeah, yeah. Now you can pull that and it'll pull that back in.
I see. So you got all the tips there. I suppose it's just trial and error, isn't it? Just seeing what works and what's the neatest. And oh, do you know what? It's very satisfying, Robert.
It is,
yeah,
and
it really is.
when it starts to pull together the different colours and.
I see. I don't want to ruin your lovely pink there.
Well, no, we're just going to destroy that lovely pink in a minute.
Are you? Oh no! Why? Why? What's it done?
It doesn't go well there.
Oh, you're not happy now with the pink choice.
So if you've got one in and that, then we.
Okay, so we can change our mind if we think actually now that's not working for us. Ta-da! Not bad for a first attempt.
No, that's good.
Don't look too closely, everybody. There we go. There you go, see? I know I've got some little bits there, but I want to pass on to Robert.
You'll find that you'll continually keep going back for a while, finding little bits that...
probably need a little bit of... There we go, lovely. So...
Okay, so now we're saying that pink there looks a little bit...
Yeah.
It looks a bit insipid, so all you got to do, look, is just...
Oh, we change our mind.
Take it out and then...
Replace it with something with a bit more pop.
Look, it's staring me in the face.
Lovely. Now we're talking. You're right. The pink was a bad choice. The orange is much better.
So we just go back over it again.
This is great. Any of our little scraps that we've got, we can be really thrifty with it, can't we?
Don't throw anything away.
No. Which crafters never do anyway.
No.
I love the fact that you're creating this beautiful picture out of material.
And if you're wearing a really bright fabric, don't sit next to me on the bus.
You'll find out there's a bit of the back of your top just missing.
Sorry.
Suddenly there's a square at the bottom of your skirt, or you're missing a hole in your shirt.
So again, we go back,
Yeah.
but all of a sudden we've changed the look of it completely.
Yeah.
That pops out a little bit better.
And then just tidy up those edges. Fantastic. And like you said, you know, you could score this. You said your 11-year-old granddaughter's done it. If if you're worried about anybody cutting themselves or anything like that, have it pre-scored, and bits of material, and then let them go away they go.
Yeah.
What a fantastic piece of art! It's beautiful.
It really just.
Lovely hobby. Now this is the satellite image, but of course for the 299160 order number, look at all those choices, and we will show you some more as we go through the show. Peter Penguin and the dandelion and the angelfish and the Julian suns and oh gosh, there's flowers here. There's the theatrical masks. We'll take you through them. But yeah, thank you, Robert. That's lovely. I'm all right to have a quick recap, and then we'll come back and see some more.
Yeah.
Fantastic, because we only got Robert for an hour, sadly. But let's have a quick visit to the deal of the day, because this is fabric which ties in beautifully. It's 50% off, £18. You get 6 of the 1 metre bumblebee fabric. So if you are making a project, remember to save those little bits, especially for a project like this. 564672. I launched it this morning with Janice, but of course it's 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. And while stocks last, don't forget, that will revert back to the original price, or it may sell out first. You just don't know. So enjoy. Gorgeous, 100% cotton those are. Okay, now this is the big project. I mean, how long? I mean, obviously you're very adept at it, Robert. But how long would a project like this take to do? Would you say? This is the A3.
Well,
this is the A1. Sorry, the biggest.
The A1s, I normally work on those over a week, sort of thing. You
Just
know,
put it down and go back to it.
Yeah, because you don't want to sort of just dive in. You want to get your fabrics in and then try them, watch the colours.
It's a bit like revisiting a jigsaw over time, just spending a little bit of time on it. And would you create, because I've realised that is quite a large background, would you create your own sort of sunrise or split it into segments?
With the elephant, I normally do a starburst effect, excuse me. So you just put a pin in the centre and then draw the lines out with a ruler.
And create, segments.
You could put your focal point here and put your pin in and then draw lines out from there. Yeah. Or you could do wavy lines. You can
rather than just one big piece. You said that was helpful, didn't you?
Yeah, so I left that so that you can choose
how to do your background.
How you want your background. Yeah. There's plenty of samples on the website, so you can get some ideas from that.
I'm just trying to find the mini elephant. I just had him there in my hand a minute ago, just so you can see him complete. Oh, that's right. He's on display, isn't he? Yeah. Let me grab him again. So this is the A1, the largest. This is brand new today. £22.50 is your first flexi-buy payment. There he is in all his glory in the A3. Just to give you that effect, and you know what Robert and I were just talking about in terms of that background, rather than one blank canvas, which would be very difficult with the material Robert explained. You can create segments there. So 2 flexi-buy payments of £22.50, saving you £10. Brand new today, 273892 for your mosaic elephant. And then, of course, you could get them framed. You know, if we... Oh, there we go. Look at this one. Yeah, I mean, look at this. This is... the dragonflies. I mean, this is stunning, Robert.
Thank you.
Beautiful. And you've used different material. You could use different material there. You could use very textured textile felts. I suppose if it was thin enough, could you use other materials there?
Yeah, as long as it's
not too thick, because you've got to dig. You've got to.
And again, here I've used a paracord, which I just put into the cut slot. So I've arranged the slots that it's there, and rather than try and tuck fabric in to make a stem, I've just used the paracord down.
Yeah, the cord. I suppose you could then glue on any other embroidery, and I know she used the fabric pens as well to create texture. And how stunning is that?
I used glass eyes on some of them.
Yes, our unicorn. Let's have a look at our unicorn there. Yeah.
These are the early ones where I'd use the little embellishments, but then
could use buttons. Could use all sorts, whatever you've got to hand.
Yeah,
you want to glue on.
The owl's got buttons. I haven't got him.
Our lovely giraffe. She's got a jewelled eye. I mean, just look at that one.
Yeah.
Isn't she gorgeous? Beautiful. Anyway, this is our elephant. It's the A1 elephant. It is brand new. Got plenty of samples to show you. And, a labour of love, I think, over the summer. Let's get the whole family involved. 2 flexi-buy payments for £22.50, 273892. Now, next up we have if that's too much of a huge project and you want to go bite size, these are the A4 boards. Now these come with your pattern, different options, and with your tool. So you are getting, all you need to then provide is your fabric and that little bit of glue at the start. So for my first option, we have our lovely hare. Okay. Then we have our satellite. We have our daisies. Are they called the daisies? I don't want to call them, you know what I'm like about renaming. We have our theatrical masks. That appeals to me. We have our beautiful candle. Look at that. That's stunning. Very serene. Yeah, that burst of orange is beautiful, and the glow from it. Then we have our diamonds. It's in the shape of a diamond. Why I can't remember that one, I do not know, Robert. It's there. It's plain and simple, Fiona. I mean, look at that. If you create that bold background.
That's using the Craft Yourself Silly batiks
off
the
batiks,
website, down the
brilliant.
website. Yeah.
Fantastic, yes. Then we have our horse. Another option. I'm just going to reach to my left here because they're in position. We've got our Julian Sons. We've also got our angelfish. We've also got the option of our beautiful penguin and handsome devil that he is. Not you, Jimmy. Lovely lion. Now he's a handsome devil as well, my director. There we go. Now I've got to say, Julian Sons and that lovely serene candle. Where's she gone? In the lead. In the lead, as proving the most popular choices. So well done to you. £12.99, £2.99, £1.60. You decide which is your favourite. Nice to have the choice, though, I've got to say.
Yeah.
Now, next up, I'm going to choose the A3 size. If you bob along with me here, Robert.
Okay.
So 2 sets of 4. Now, these are just the patterns. The patterns only. You get you get 4, and there's 2 choices of the set of 4. So these are just the patterns. Could we get the boards separately on the web there, Robert? The A3 boards. I know you've got the A4 boards.
Yeah, we've got a pack of A3 boards, 5 of them.
5 of those, and the A4 blank boards. We'll get those at the bottom of the screen as well.
Yeah.
They come in a pack of 6, don't they?
That's right.
Right.
Yeah.
So you can get the boards for this, because the nice option of having the blank boards is you can create your own stencils patterns as well.
Yeah.
So our first option involves our lovely lion. There we go. This is just the pattern. You also have the angelfish. There we go. I showed you earlier. This is in the A3. The Julian Sons. These are just the patterns, and then you can get the boards separate for the A3. And then finally, the penguin. So this is the patterns for all 4 of these. £12.99, £6.93, £5.64. Our second patterned option in the A3 is the elephant. There he goes. There he is. A3. Our lovely owl. There we go. It's all these 4, isn't it? So I've got them here. Here's our owl. There we go. Oh, sorry. Get him in the right picture. There we go. Thank you, Jimmy. A lovely owl. He's very distinguished, isn't he?
He is. He looks a bit wise, doesn't he?
He reminds me of Mr. Heseltine with those eyebrows. Then we've got the abstract. Ooh, I like that a lot. Oh, hello. Come on, Percy. There we go. So the parrot. So they are our patterns choice number 2 for £12.99. Introductory price there. £6.93, £5.64. All you have to do is get your boards separately. They come in a pack of 5. They're at the bottom of the screen there. 341 671, £25.99. And that leaves you with a spare board then to emulate your own design. You brought one with you, Robert, didn't you? Well, have you got that to hand, that lovely couple?
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, Robert's just bobbed off. Because it being a blank board, and we keep mentioning perhaps create your own stencil, create your own board, create your own memento. It could be someone's name. Thank you, Robert. This was maybe a keepsake for a wedding, a silhouette, whatever, freehand picture, stencil, whatever you want to emulate, really. Just an idea.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, lovely.
And I finished that frame off on that with some copper tape.
Yeah.
It's,
from the DIY centre, wasn't it?
From the garden centre.
From the garden centre, that's it.
If you look in your slug control section, you get that.
I love that. So we've got the A4 boards and the A3 ones at the bottom of the screen there. 5 of the A3. And then you get 6 of the A4. If you want individual designs, because these are available individual, we have the patterns and the boards in the A3 for £19.99. So this would just be one, for instance, one owl plus your board plus your tool. 375642. The owl, there he is. So you have the elephant choice as well under that same order number. You have the parrot. Oh, the high seas. I'm liking that. There we go, the high seas. We've got the parrot. Oh, we don't have the high seas. Is the pirate ship in stock? I don't think we have that, do we? No, sorry, we teased you with that. I do apologise. And that lovely kingfisher. And the geometric, the abstract, I should say. Sorry about what dastardly pirate flew into our picture there? I don't know. The circles we have as well as another choice. The lovely giraffe, which I showed you a moment ago. Oh, I'm quite taken with that giraffe. We've got a unicorn that we showed you as well with the jewelled eye, and the dolphin. The horsey, yeah, the unicorn. So lots of choices there. That brings you the board, the design, and the tool for $19.99. 375642. Now, next package that we have for you are a set of 4 pattern packs with the tucking tool. So we've seen these individually on the board. So this is choice option number 1, which comprises of your satellite, your hare, your daisies, and the theatrical masks. This is a new option under item number 701649. This set is called Set Fix, the new option. Set 6. Oh, sorry, I can't hear. I'm so sorry, Meg. Set 6, as in the number 6, S-I-X. So this one's called Set 6. I have to be careful how I say that, really pronounce the vowels there. My second option is called Set 1. Lion, penguin, angelfish and abstract. So that's set 1. So these are just the patterns. Set 2, elephant, owl, parrot and abstract. Set 3, giraffe, dolphin, unicorn and circles, the abstract circles. Set 4 is my horse, my kingfisher and the candle and the diamonds. I remembered the diamonds, the abstract diamonds. Set 5.
Set 5 is actually
all
the
abstract
from the first 4 sets.
So set 5 is a collection of all the abstracts from the first 4 sets. And then that was set 6. I think we've run through that, $9.99, 701649. So if you want to collect your own sets there with the designs and then get the board separately, please feel free. 701649 just for the pattern sets there. Now the black boards, 2 different variations, 6 of the A4 size, $13.99, 787501. That's 6 of those. Busy for those because I think people love the idea of creating their own designs on there because people have a lot of stencils and masks. And then you've got the A3 as well. £25.99, 341671. That's 5 of the A3 blank foam board pack. Okay. Right, back to Robert. Now, this sadly is the only hour I've got with Robert. I think it's your 6th show with us on Hochanda, but for some reason I've just completely missed it. So that's what can happen as well. And, you know, so what else would you like to tell us or explore or top tips?
Let's go on to doing the...
a larger piece, perhaps, yeah?
We go on, I think, to the pointed pieces.
Oh, the pointy piece. So we've done a curve.
With the as with this one, we went a little bit further on and then we put the fabric over and then it's pulled back into the line. You'll find that helps a lot on the triangular pieces because if I start with this one, okay,
so the rule of thumb is just to go that little past extra, isn't it?
Yeah, so here we've got it here.
Yeah.
If it was just a pointy piece there, for instance, you've got that bit there. If you haven't got, if that's going straight onto a curve like that, you could just overlap it and then put it back. 'Cause it'll all disappear.
Yeah.
We'll use this one again, and sorry, I'm moving out the way.
That's okay.
My tool. Oh, it is. Sorry.
It's okay.
Okay, so again, we're tucking in there, and we're just going a little bit past it, and then you'll find it's a lot easier to get that corner into place. So.
And you don't have to apply much pressure, do you?
No,
just
no,
lightly, just
no,
press it in. Or it's more of a press rather than
that's right, yeah.
sort of digging in, isn't it?
You know, and if you're not happy doing that extra bit in there, you can always, you know, just change it slightly to suit yourself.
Yeah.
So again, we'll just trim that off. I find that just holding the scissors there, it gives you enough.
Oh, so, yeah. See, I didn't do that. I think I was coming in it almost like a hoe.
I didn't tell you so you could do it wrong a bit.
Ah, well, this is it. You can give us the top tips then, can't you?
Don't want you doing it perfect first time. Yeah, so again...
No chance of that, Robert. No chance of that.
We'll bring that round and then go in towards the corner.
Ah, yes.
If you pull this way, then
you're dragging it, aren't you? Yeah.
The corner will drop. You
Yeah.
know, you can't help it. It's
So
foam board.
away from you into the
But
corner, right?
It does. It all adds to the 3D effect of it. It looks. It gives it a more of a quilted effect, and you'll get people come and say, "Oh, how did you stitch that?" Well,
Yeah.
really, actually, I didn't. you
Well,
know.
that's just it, Robert, because at the end it does look like a beautifully stitched piece. I mean, I'm just going to hold up the geometric circles here, and there's such a wide variety of lovely patterns and colours. I mean, if you think about if you were quilting that, stitching that, I mean, it's a masterpiece, isn't it? It looks so complex, but secretly we know how it was done. You wouldn't believe it.
But this one here, that's that fabric there. And I've used that on the elephant, and that really did look stunning, that one.
Beautiful.
I can't show you it because
That's that
somebody
one,
bought
isn't
it.
Ah, but it looks amazing. It's
Yeah,
very impressive, and
it's-
you think, how on
You know,
earth
so
did you quilt so
you
that?
look at fabrics from sort of different angles, you know,
Yeah.
and you can put patterns in, use them, sort of thing. We've got some animal skin there.
Gorgeous. Anyway, sorry I interrupted you.
Yeah,
I just
no,
thought it just looks so impressive and yet so simple to achieve.
Yeah. So then we've cut that one, haven't we? So we need to find any old bit of fabric. Yeah. And it's so relaxing, you know. You can't explain how easy and relaxing it is. It just no stress at all.
It is a very relaxing craft form, isn't it? I'm just going to mention this, if it's all right, Robert,
yeah.
because this, you know, you carry on. It was
Yeah.
just to highlight if you needed some daylight or magnification. It might be a nice compliment. I'm mentioning it because we've got a Freedom discount on it. We've got our daylight yo-yo lamp, and it all just packs down, you see. So handy for travelling, battery operated. Just open that out. Just requires 3 AAA batteries. It just springs out into action like so, and then you've got the daylight lamp there. So you just press the button at the bottom. On it comes, as you can see, 3 bright LED lights, and it also provides, if you open up the top, you see, the magnification. So if you were looking at a project like this, wanted to make sure there were no frayed edges poking through, just ideal as an accompaniment as well. £12.74, you see, you got the Freedom discount on there, 987279, and it does come with a wrist strap as well. So I haven't got that with me right now, apologies, but that just hooks into there as well. It hooks into there, the wrist strap. Yeah, great for use in the winter, great for travelling with, just a great accompaniment. Especially as me, I'm getting more short-sighted. Well, the long-sighters are getting older there. 987279, £12.74 if you're a Freedom Club member, but still a bargain if you're not, $16.99. Thank you, Robert.
Okay. Yeah, and
So you've tucked in that lovely triangle
it,
there, yeah.
so here we've got.
Oh, isn't that pretty? Now, you might
a
only
nice
have that left in your
there,
store, but don't want to
so
throw it away.
What you do with that is you sort of position it centrally on a piece. But it cuts so easily, the boards,
Yeah.
you know.
Is it something special that you order in there, Robert? You know, in
Yeah,
terms of the foam. It's not just a foam.
It's the standard art foam board.
Yeah.
But normally you can only get it in like the 5mm, so and that's not really thick enough.
Not
This
deep
is
enough.
a 10mm one.
Right. So if you've got a specific tiny little piece, great for your scraps,
Yeah, so
and you want to highlight it.
we'll just try and get that in the middle. If it doesn't work, then I wasn't trying to do it.
Providing the material isn't too thick. I mean, you can use
That's
different...
it, yeah. Or too slidey.
Yeah.
The organzas
Yeah.
really don't work with it.
No, because they'd slip out,
you
would
just-
they?
They just do, yeah.
If it was
yeah.
silky, could you get away with a sort of a silky,
Yeah,
satiny
I
kind
mean, that would be a time when you would need to just seal the edges with some glue, afterwards, yeah.
Do you know what would be nice if you had, as well, if you had just like a favourite top or dress or just some clothes that they had as a baby, and you want a keepsake that,
That's it,
they're
yeah.
not going to wear it anymore.
Yeah.
But you could, if it wasn't too precious, cut it and use those elements to create a lovely picture.
Like a memory board,
Yeah,
really. I mean, 'cause
yeah, exactly.
People, they throw stuff in boxes and then sort of...
And then you never look at it
20
again.
years later, they get them out to
And then you go,
embarrass you, sort of
"Oh, I
thing.
know, but
why not make a picture and,
and be looking at it for
Yeah.
all time, and it's a lovely way to use them, especially in a picture or create something brand new out of it. It's so lovely, isn't it?
Yeah. And there we go. And you can, with a little bit of effort, you can line up the designs in the fabric to
Yes, to highlight
some
the beautiful
effect.
elements of them. Yeah.
And it's literally that simple.
Yeah.
And I
suppose the
keep
nice-
saying the word simple, but it is. You
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, I suppose the nice thing is that a few of you could work on it, or a lovely keepsake for someone special, because you've put so much, not a huge amount, not effort, but lovely time and thought, and everybody could bring their favourite fabrics to it, especially if it was a big project like this.
Yeah. I mean, just to stress the easiness of it, and the piece that we saw at the start.
Yes, the lovely Egyptian pyramid.
I've only been doing this a little over a year, so
Oh, really?
it's
Gosh, I thought you'd been doing this for all time, Robert. Yeah.
yeah. So so it's once you've got the basic technique, then you can just move on and look for inspiration all around
Yeah.
you, sort of thing.
Gorgeous. Lovely. Right, well, actually, we're talking of that pyramid. I'd like us to go and have a look at it, and then we'll
Yeah,
just recap
sure.
on everything, if that's
Yeah,
all right, Robert,
yeah,
because I know
sure.
we've only got this hour with you. But let's just remind everybody of the benefits of being a Freedom Club member, because we have the discount on the lovely yo-yo lamp. You get unlimited standard delivery, you get exclusive member discounts, your membership badge, and your monthly newsletter. You can sign up for it, have a lovely month with us, sign out. You're not committed for a whole lifetime or anything like that. It couldn't be simpler. And then you can order to your heart's content, because you've got the unlimited standard delivery. You're not paying postage and packaging for every order that you do. And for £6.97, with savings that we have in certain hours on certain items, you'll soon get your money back. You can just book that online. 888888 is the order number, or when you speak to customer service centre, say you'd like to join up. So this is the beautiful pyramid, and isn't this amazing? I'm just going to give it another 12. We've got our scarab there. Is that Nefertiti? Who's this one?
That one is Cleopatra.
I was going to say, is it Cleopatra?
Yeah.
Yes. And then I'm going to bring the scarab right back down again. There we go, simply because of the reveal inside. In fact, if I just put it on an angle, we might see more of those. So you take one there, Robert?
Yeah, sure.
Because you've done the inside as well. Look at those on the inside. Isn't that beautiful? And then, ta-da! Amazing. So you've done all the insides, the inserts as well.
Yeah.
Let's take her around again. Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah.
Tremendous. So you said that you only did this recently, was that, Robert?
I literally finished it a couple of days ago. It's I had to cut all the angles and everything and get them fitted, and then
Gorgeous.
the background, as I say, on the website,
From your
on
gardens.
the Craft Yourself
Oh
Silly.
yes, craft yourself silly. This
Yeah,
material.
I wanted a background that
The
had the
hieroglyphics,
hieroglyphics,
yeah.
so couldn't find any. So looked through the old photographs, sent them off to Craft Yourself Silly, and this popped back in
They
the
were able to
post.
create the print for you. Yeah.
And with this one, as I say, what I've done, put the background on to start with, and then cut into it with the design.
Right.
So
It's a slightly different method.
yeah, and you do need to seal around the edge there, otherwise it might start to fray.
Yeah.
And with this, I thought, how the heck am I going to do that?
Yeah.
So a bit of masking tape, made up a stencil of my own, and just stenciled that on with some
Fabric
fabric
paint,
stencil
yeah.
paint. Yeah.
Fantastic.
And it just it's just little ideas to zing it out a little bit, you know.
It's an amazing feature. I mean, gosh, it's beautiful, isn't it? And then again, this was from the Mill Shop Online. You wanted the stone sort of background there. So if you did want
that was Craft Yourself.
Oh, Craft Yourself Silly, sorry.
Yeah.
So many gorgeous fabric shops. I do apologise. Yeah, the Craft Yourself Silly. If you did want that background, that is all one block, I should say, rather than
it's
segments.
The designs, they do them from photographs. Yeah.
Gorgeous. All right, well, let's go in reverse, if that's all right,
sure,
Robert.
yeah.
So these are sets 1 to 6. So these are 4 pattern packs. So you get 4 patterns in these packs. The one we're looking at here on display is pattern set 6. And that's your hair, your satellite, your daisies, and your theatrical masks. Set 1 is your lion, angel, fish, penguin, and dueling suns. Set 2 is my elephant and the parrot, and the owl and the geometrics. Yeah. Geometric circles is set 3 with our giraffe, our unicorn, and our dolphin. Let me turn that around for the dolphin. Oh, is the dolphin? He's jumping. There we go. Lovely. Set 4 is my kingfisher. Just hide under here. Bear with me. That beautiful zesty kingfisher, the candle, the horse, and the diamonds. That's set 4. And then set 5 is all of the abstracts that you've seen in the sets as one collection. $9.99 for all 4 patterns. 701649. You choose which set you desire, and then you can get the foam boards at the bottom of the screen. 299-160-12.99. We're going to move to the A3 size now. The A3 patterns. Now these come in 2 sets of 4. So these are just the patterns. This is the elephant, the owl, the geometrics, and the parrot. And my second choice is my lion, the angel fish, the penguin, and the dueling suns. But let's just see some of these in their glory. So that's your second set. There's our lovely parrot. There's our owl. I love his face. He looks quite disconcerted, doesn't he? Very wise old owl there. He's got a bit of the Terry Thomases about him, those of you who know who that is. And there's our geometrics. So that would be one set. And then the other set is your angelfish, lion, penguin, and dueling suns. So that's just the patterns. $12.99, 693564, and you can get the A3 single boards as well in a set of 5 blank boards to go with those as well. Now you can get these individually with the pattern and the board and the tool for $19.99, 375642, so you can get going straight away. And so far, our beautiful parrot has overtaken. Yes, our parrot has taken the lead on that one. It's interesting, isn't it, what people go for?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But I think that's because it's so vibrant and colourful and beautiful. Yeah, isn't that stunning? I love that grass. Where did you find that grass material?
Wherever I go,
you nearly said stole it?
No,
did you cut that out of someone's shirt?
No.
I'm teasing. I love the sincerity. No, Fiona, I didn't. It's beautiful. You're an eclectic.
Yeah,
picking it up as you go.
I see a fabric and I see a picture sort of thing, you know.
Oh, okay.
I see a picture and then I'm looking for fabrics.
So the impetus could be either way. Fantastic. Yeah. Next up are my A4 sizes. So these are all individual for $12.99. They do come with the board and your tool, $299,160. So our choices are our hair, our candle, so you can see them all now in their glory, our horse, our beautiful kingfisher. They're all beautiful. There's just something about these colours. Our diamonds, our theatrical mask, our very pretty. Am I holding these up the right? Is that the right way? Daisies. Is that the right way, Robert?
Yeah.
Yeah, daisies. My satellite. Let me move those away because I can see. You know what I'm like. I don't have to touch it, Robert. Everything comes collapsing down on me. Our daisies. Our penguin. These are your choices. Our dueling suns. Now, they were proven very popular as well. My zodiac sign, the angelfish there, the Pisces. And then, I love him. Handsome lion. Aslan, yeah. 299-160-1299. That is your board and your tool and the individual pattern. And then to finish, if you want a really big project for all the family to get involved and have it framed and looking absolutely splendid, and they're going to think, my word, how long did that embroidered work of art take you to make? And you just think, not telling. It is our fantastic elephant in all these beautiful tusks, stunning. That is 2 flexi-buy payments of £22.50, saving you £10 on the A1 board there and your tool and the pattern. Or you can just pay in full in one payment, 273,892, 44.99. Now, if anyone's on the fence, Robert, as in they've watched you, they've listened to us, they're and ahhing, they're having to think about it, we've got 2 minutes left. What would you say to them about this brilliant art form?
Have a go. Honestly, you will find it
addictive.
Addictive, yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry
I suspect.
about that. But suddenly you've got a new way of using up old scraps of material, you know. Bits like that, you're not throwing away now. You're just putting them in a little box and.
Yeah. It is. I think it would be addictive, and like you said, being thrifty with your scraps or your keepsakes or a certain dress or something perhaps that you can't wear it anymore, but it was your mom's. You don't want to get rid of it. It was a lovely tablecloth, but maybe it's fallen out of fashion. You're recycling, you're upcycling. And it's a really enjoyable thing to do. I know I only did that little corner piece, but crikey, if I can do it, trust me.
And you don't need a big
tool set or anything.
You've got 3 tools.
Yeah.
And that's your way.
Yeah, you've probably got scissors at home. If you're a crafter, you've probably got your craft knife, and then you give us the tool anyway, or you mentioned some other things that you could use. I'm not suggesting going to steal that from the dentist or anything like that, but you might have the little the manicure sets with the cuticle. Yeah, the little cuticle remover. So do you choose the one you desire? Get involved, give it a go. Think about all those little scraps of material you might have. And enjoy. And then the next time Robert's on, send in your images. That's something we didn't have time to do, did we, Robert? I'd love to see if people have got involved with you before their creations.
I think they put some of the images on the newsletter, I think, from some of my former students have sent in.
Oh, lovely.
So, yeah, but just try it.
Give it a go.
Give it a go.
Try it. I think you'll have a new art form for the summer to while away the time there. Everybody could get involved in that, especially if it was one of the bigger pieces. It's like doing the family jigsaw together, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
But that's just it. It's lovely and lightweight and compact. You know, a few scraps of material, very lightweight tools. You could take that with you anywhere, couldn't you, really?
I mean, I've got one at home that I'm working on. It's 8 foot by 4 foot.
Oh, my word.
You can still just pick it up.
Because it's so lightweight.
Yeah.
You're going to have to take a photo of that because you'll never be able to get it in the car. Thank you so much, Robert. Watch on Rewind. Lovely to meet you. Plenty more still to see here on Hochanda.
Did you know you can watch Hochanda 24 hours a day, 7 days a week using the Hochanda app on your Amazon Fire Stick for free? Just like your smartphone accesses an app store to add new applications, your Amazon Fire Stick accesses the Amazon App Store to add new applications. By downloading the Hochanda app, you'll be able to access your favourite craft channel on your TV anytime you want to watch. Here's how to do it. Simply turn on your TV and connect your Amazon Fire Stick. If this is your first time using the device, follow the on-screen instructions to connect to the internet and log into your Amazon account. Once set up, you'll need to open the search bar. To do so, simply use your remote circular directional dial to scroll to the search icon and select it. Now simply type Hochanda into the search bar and this will take you to the Hochanda app. All you need to do now is select download, and remember, it's free. Once this is added to your Fire Stick, you can move the app for easy access. Press and hold your home button on any app and then select apps from the menu that appears. Scroll down to the Hochanda app and press the button with the 3 horizontal lines on your remote and select Move to Front. And that's it. You can now watch, purchase and catch up with your favourite shows 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on your TV whenever you feel crafty. Have you ever shopped with us at Hochanda before? We are the home of crafts, hobbies and arts, a shopping channel based in the UK that delivers worldwide. That's right, we ship to your door wherever you live. You can watch us online at hochanda.com, on our bespoke app available on iOS for Apple iPhone and iPads, and Android phone and tablets, Roku and through Facebook Live on Crafting with Hochanda USA. Did you know that for only $8.95 per item, you can have your crafty shopping delivered directly to your door within 7 days? When you see something you like demonstrated, head to our website or app, place your order, and within a few minutes your item will be on its way to you, directly to your door, usually within 7 days. Alternatively, call the number on screen, which is 272 200 0300. Remember, the price you see on screen is the price you pay. However, why don't you become a Freedom member? Thousands of you already benefit from exclusive members discounts, monthly newsletter, members badge, and not forgetting free shipping for the whole entire month. Purchase Freedom membership for just $19.99 per month and join thousands of crafters who are already members and leave the rest to us. Now that's service. A very good morning to you. I hope you are well. Well, this is the One Day Special show. However, we sold out of the One Day Special, but we've still got lots for you within the show. And of course, we've got Christina Griffiths with us. How are you, Christina?
I'm very well, thank you, Janice.
Nice to do a show again with you.
Thank you.
And we've got the lovely Paola.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. I'm excited to be here again.
This is a nice treat. It's 2 for the price of 1, isn't it? What can we expect to see from yourself today, Christina?
We don't really know what's being left. We might have to sing and dance, but
Okay.
we'll see. Lots of demos with the dies that are on the table.
Yeah, and they're all brand new today. Well, I'll tell you what, Christina, we'll let you go and get ready.
Okay.
And we'll be joining you in a few moments' time, if that's okay. And Paola, if we can talk through all of the items that we've got, as Christina said, left, because we have been so busy, but we've got lots of new today, starting right here. Details are on your screen, 002142, £23.98. But I do need to tell you that 40% of the stock of this has gone, so let's get into it, Paola.
Right, so we have got here the oval scrolls and the delicate pearly swirls, 18 dice in total, and they are this beautiful dies that will take those concentric elements or lines or scrolls with the bead-like elements into it. So it's perfect for layering. You can see in there, can you see those pink little kind of circles in there? So they're perfect for placement for pearls, but also gives you that effect of a kind of a beaded element as well. So here we have got the ovals. So you have got this gorgeous 5 dies that are concentric, so in different sizes that kind of go in from the larger side. Now this one will match an A5 oval that we have got later on as well, so it mixes and matches. And then as well, if we show the board, probably it's a little bit better to show exactly what you're getting. So you have got all those, can you see? So that one has got clusters of 5, that one clusters of 3, that one is all kind of the same size as is that one, but different thicknesses, and that one clusters of 3. But look at that corner, isn't that glorious? Now imagine for a more masculine card, placing your pearls on top of it, or you can just use them on a, for instance, on a squarish card, so it will fit on different sizes. Now here Christina has used also the swirls as well. It's a perfect way, but of course to add the intricate details, and you know, whether you are using self-adhesive crystals or pearls or liquid ones, you can. But of course the leftovers create the perfect vintage ovals with that inverted scallop that is quite unusual, almost like a rick-rack or kind of distress as well. And you can create them in different sizes, creating frames as well. And of course this is the ovals, and then we have got the circles in here, and the circles give you obviously those 3 concentric ones as well here, the negatives as well, or the leftovers, and those beautiful large scrolls with those gorgeous pearl placement, as well as those straight lines which are really useful, and the corner. If you can see it, like how to layer them onto, you know, it just gives you that background, these elements that focusing the eye into the focal center.
Really like this set. So different to anything that I've seen before, and I'm sure you're going to enjoy using that at home. How beautiful is that, to layer all of those up with the different shapes, and unusual as well. £23.98. It's a fabulous price. That's why we're so busy, and 40% of the stock of this has gone already, and it is a brand new today. 002142. Do not miss out on that. It's fabulous, it really is. Now you might want to add some more items items to your basket, because we do have brand new today's, and all the dies and stamps that we have from Christina are also very, very popular. So if you add anything else to your basket and your basket comes to £60 or more, we'll split the cost into two for you, so you'll only pay half today. We'll still send everything out to you, and then we'll take another half in a month's time. It's a great way to buy what you want when you want it. Right, let's take a look at our next set.
So this one is one of my favorite sets in the collection because it's an easy way to create three-dimensional paper flowers. Now, this is designed so it's quick and easy. Just run it through the machine, like, you know, with one paint color per die, basically, and then you just glue it together and you create those three-dimensional flowers.
Look at that.
You
That's
look at those
amazing.
roses, so you're getting the rose and the daisy. Each of the sets will come with a different matching leafery or foliage, and you can see how Christina has used them. Now here, Christina has used paper flowers that she already has, but you know, the idea is that you can mix and match whether you have got, because sometimes you buy sets of handmade flowers and then you don't have, like, it doesn't come with foliage.
Yes.
Here you have got the perfect die for that as well. Whether you want to create your own, but see, these ones are the ones that Christina herself has created with the flowers. Can you see any difference? This is
Oh
the
my
one I mean. It's a
goodness.
really cool way because
So this you can make and create, and this is something that Christina already had, but look at those. They are
so
stunning.
this is, and look at how all those leaves as well are part of this set. Look at the twigs in here. She has put pearls on top to accentuate those little elements that they have got. Whether you want to just use the daisy over the top, you know, very elegantly, or whether you want to just use them out of vellum, cut them out of vellum and just more or less flat in there, that would work really well as well. Look at those daisies, layer them all up as well. You have got the centers, and then if you want to go for more modern, you can then go in with a more modern look, kind of sort of colors, and even the little ones will be included. And of course, the black lines are from the previous set.
Isn't that lovely to have the versatility? Because sometimes some people want a really nice traditional card, lots of flowers on there, floral design, and you want to please them because maybe you're making and selling. And then some people say, well, I want something a little bit more modern, more contemporary. This will do both. I really like that.
So basically, you can see here, so it says 9 dies because it's 9 physical dies, but for instance, this die has got 4 sides. So you can see how it will cut and score all the lines as well for you in one single pass. In one single pass, all the foliage as well as the little. Now, all the bits have been designed, so basically you can cut that all out of one piece of card, and then you will have all those beautiful daisies. Now, also, because it is one single die, it creates the best, you know, one of the really gorgeous stencils. So you can just use it. Can you see it here on the paragraph? So that's the stencil, and then I have used, sorry, just always the life and and you can see how I have used it in here, the being brave, you know, above it, just a completely different look to highlight it, you know, that framing into it.
I love, again, the versatility that you can use with these. Another brand new today, just £23.98. If you want to treat yourself, pop them into your basket. Make sure you get them because I know we're having a very, very busy show. There's more. Yes, there is. And again, brand new today. I think we might be taking a look at these with Christina in a moment's time. So again, a good idea to get these so you can watch the demonstration. What have we got here, Paola?
So we have got here the A5 nesting duo, which is the ovals and rectangles. But the important thing is that A5. Now, there are rectangles and there are ovals, but ovals and rectangles are not like squares and circles that always are the same proportions, because they can be shorter and fatter, and they can be taller and thinner. Here it matches beautifully an A5 size, so it means that if you like the larger size, it will create that perfect matching and layering. Now the outer die is larger than an A5, so if you want to do an extra large card, you can. It has got that double stitch detail, so it means that whether you are creating, if I show you this card, we will see that Christina has made, you know, it has got the inner and the outer stitch detail, so it will create the most beautiful frames into it, creating those apertures, those framing that comes into the card perfectly. And of course the oval will match as well, perfect, if you can see that it matches perfectly that A5
proportions.
Sorry,
What
my
I like
words.
also, not just card making, but creating frames for your photographs as well.
would be
And we
amazing.
know how expensive they can be. Now you can create them at home, but also matte and layer them perfectly.
Indeed. So then, of course, while you are also getting, because they have got all the different sizes, perfect for sentiments in here. Let me grab one of the cards that we have got before. So basically, also, and this one, sorry, just kind of grabbing what did they put it?
There you go.
So you can see that this one is the oval dies that we have now, but it will match perfectly those concentric circles, the pearly ones that we have seen before. Now then also it will match when this one is one of the ones. So rub, you can see as well the inner one.
Oh, that's nice.
So see how everything
Yeah.
mixes and matches within the collection.
It just completes your card. It makes it even better. You know, if you're using it on the inside like you've just seen there. If you want to get hold of these £24.98, you are saving £5. You're getting 27 quality dies in total. 563822 is your item number, and we're approaching 40% of the stock. Did you want to show that one?
Well,
Paola?
yes, because when we were talking about rectangles on A5, yes, it's a large size dies, but then you kind of have, you know, you can use them for a 5x7, for instance, by just offsetting it a little bit, or whether you are using an A6 card as well. You can see how it's just different proportions, but still you can make it really beautiful. So it is a kind of, for me, it's the one that, you know, larger to smaller,
Yeah.
and that beautiful double stage detail.
You're going to enjoy using those and all the creativity that you'll be inspired by. Right, there is more. There's some more for you on the show. We'll head through some more items before we head to Christina. Really like these, and I like the samples you're about to see as well, and I know you're going to like this. First of all, look at that price, £11.99. That is an incredible deal. It really is, because of the quality that you're getting here. 994-589, but also the versatility.
Yes, the petunia rub is there are 4 dies in here, but if we show the actual dies, you can see that. So they are kind of a really large dies in here. So it will wrap around an A5, it will wrap around the box, and you have got then the die that cuts into the card on either side of the edge. So if we show the board, you
Wow,
can
look
see
at
how
these.
you can cut it all in one pass like this. Then you have got the die that cuts into the card, and using the both edges will give you cut it completely out. But you could do it as a border either side. You have got all those options. Or what about doing it vertically and putting the flowers into that band? Now, and here is perfect to spell your, you know, like stamp your sentiments if you wanted to. Whether you want to put it die cut or a stamp, you have got all the options in here. Whether you wanted to make it into proper wrap like we have shown before, whether you wanted to put it vertically, and this is very clever how Christina has trimmed half of it and then just slide it up and down and having that focal point that draws the eye, but using the same colors. And by the way, these layering dies are from the rectangle set that we had before. What about to making a pop-up, because like here you kind of have it, so you can have those letters in there. What about putting it in the background as well, to add just that lacy detail on the background, as well as these ones as well, 2 of them in here. Can you see it on the background?
It would make a really nice label or wraparound as well.
Yes.
I really love this one with the detail that goes in there. What a lovely design for you to use and be creative with at home. Only £11.99, and you can make all of this and so much more. It's a great price, it really is. 995-589 is your item number. Right, next up we have got some stencils.
The stencils, yeah. So we have got here 2 stencils that, you know, that feature those beautiful flowers and the bird, as well as the butterflies in here. We only have got 1 sample, but I'll show you how pretty. Now, by using the floral one, and if you have, well, let's put it that way.
Yes.
So you can see it. So you can see how the flowers have repeated. So they are designed so you can repeat them throughout the page as well. That softness, if you want to use inks. What about putting some of the sparkly paste as well over the top, where you pick and choose? Just gorgeous. The butterflies feature those elements in here that kind of have that little beading, so you can layer them on top of that one. You can add more detail onto those ones. That beautiful larger one as well. So there is a lot of possibilities possibilities within that.
What a lovely
stencil.
idea. I've seen layering stamps before, but I don't think I've ever seen layering stencils.
It is
That's a
quite,
great
yeah,
idea.
it is, and I love the kaleidoscope of butterflies in here.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, it's nice to have the stencils that can layer into 3 different colours as well.
Yeah, it's fantastic, isn't it? It really is. Maybe use some of your textured paste through
Yes,
here as well
indeed, yeah.
in that layering effect. 241873 is your item number. Only £13.99. That's a great price
Yes, it is.
for 2 stencils that you're getting there. Right, we're moving on because we've got some stamps. My word, we've got a lot of stamps here for you.
We do. These ones are photopolymer stamps, and it's a set of 2 A5 sets of stamps. So you have got 43 individuals, but they are kind of, some of them are really kind of nice and large. They are with the beautiful flowers in there that you imagine to just look at those gorgeous. You can layer them together, stamp and emboss in silver like Christina likes to do, and then color in with, you know, the whatever color. And you have got sentiments like get well soon, sending birthday, hugs or wishes, enjoy your day, thinking of you, bloom and grow. So you have bloom and grow, right? So bloom and grow.
Actually, that would make a really good sentiment.
Yeah, for me,
If
like,
you bloom, you will bloom.
or grow, you know.
Or grow.
Grow, better grow. Anyway, so we have got here, like, look at that gorgeous. Can you see how Christina has used the white embossing powder for the background to kind of envelop, and then on that beautiful large flower
It's
in
lovely,
there.
isn't it?
It is gorgeous. With about, you know, used stamping as well, and color with the bright colors as well. Look, you can see how gorgeous. Look at that one.
If you want to get hold of these stamps, 43 in total. That is excellent value for money at £14.98. 425-392. Pop that into your basket and do check on out. With those great sentiments in there, you can never have too many sentiments for using on the outside of your projects and your cards. Also putting on the inside with your gift tags as well. And you've got those lovely mixture of fonts and flowers and leaves for you. 425-392. Now, this is a returning favourite.
Yes.
And I really, really like this. And I know you guys have liked this before, so we've bought it back for you. Details on your screen, only $12.99, and you're getting 4 dies in total.
Yeah.
How do we use these, Paola?
Right, so these ones are the most beautiful borders, intricate details that are just beautiful. So you have got the different possibilities as well. They are trimmable, if you know what I mean, so you can use bits and pieces. I use them a lot, actually, to just add that little effect on the edges. But, of course, you can use them plain, or you can ribbon thread through them, which either is if it's ribbon or paper strips as well. You can use them either way, and you can see that they accommodate different widths as well. Christina loves her ribbons, and of course, you know, this is a perfect use.
Yeah, it really is.
You know, perfect time to use them. And I think in the first demo she's going to be using them.
Perfect. $12.99, it's a great price, it really is. Something a little bit different for you, maybe. And if you want to get hold of these, it's 084907. Thanks, Paola. We're going to head over to Christina now for some demonstrations. But let's take a recap of the first item, the scroll dies. Half the stock now has gone. Very busy. Started on 40%, now we're up to half the stock gone. So we're very busy on these. I'm being told they're flying out the door. Saving £6, £23.98. The versatility of these is just tremendous, and that lovely intricate design as well. Something a little bit different for you. 18 dies in total, 002142. Now we're back with Christina. If you do have any questions, we'd love to hear from you. Email at studio@hochanda.com. Leave a message on Facebook. If you've got any inspirations you'd like to share with us, I'm sure Christina would love to see what you've been up to, making and creating. So again, please do send in your pictures. So Christina, what we're going to look at?
We're going to use these really versatile nesting rectangles. Cutting them out will give you different sized layers, but obviously if you cut 2 of these out, you can always turn this into a card, any size card that you want to make. By using what you've got left, you've also got the double stitched frames. So if you look, that came, well, it didn't come out of there, but it doesn't matter. If you look, you've got the double stitch, and you've got it on the piece that's left. You've also got it on the piece that you're cutting.
I love that.
And if you wanted your frames of any size, then you just use different dies. And you can make your sizes, your frames as deep as you want.
Yeah.
Okay. So what we're going to do for this first card, we're also going to use these ribbon threaders.
Okay.
Okay, but we're going to use them in a different way, because obviously you can thread card through them, or you can thread ribbon through them.
Yeah.
And if you don't have matching ribbon, just use a piece of card that you've got.
Is that card?
Yes. It's just a piece of
I suppose if
card.
you're using like textured card as well, it's going to look even better.
Yeah, or foiled card.
Yeah,
Would look
and
really
you still
nice.
have that flexibility like it is ribbon, and this is the ribbon here. We should have a competition, ribbon or card.
You do, and all you need to do is just make sure it's no wider than the slots.
Yes.
And if you look at that, I've threaded these in different ways. With the ribbon, I've gone up and down through every one.
Yeah.
With this, I've gone 2. So you can change the look
see.
however you want.
I see, yeah, of course, same die, isn't
Yes, it is. So we'll just cut one, because we're going to use these on our card.
Perfect. I love the way that it leaves the, in the nesting dies, leaves the stitch on the waste that you take out. Because if you think to yourself, when you go out and buy cardstock, if you buy cardstock that has that stitching detail already in, it can be very expensive
Yes,
when you're
it
buying
can.
in bulk.
Yes, it can.
Now you're making your own. I love that.
So there we are, look, that's how easy it cuts. So it's just fell out of the die. And all you need to do to get rid of them is use one of the little brushes or
Yes.
bang it, but make sure you bang it on the smooth side, not on the edge, not on the
Right.
cutting edge. Okay, so what I've done is I've gone ahead and I've already cut 3 more.
That is
Okay,
fabulous.
so we'll just move them out of the way, because I've decided that I'm going to use this side for this size for my card.
Okay.
So I've cut 2, and I've folded one back by about 1/2 inch, and I've glued the 2 tops together, and that gives me a card that stands in 10th fold. Okay. Now also I've cut a frame. So on the frame, we can add these dies, but we're going to add these first of all to some sticky back plastic.
Okay.
And then we've got some glitter, so you can choose which colour you want there, Janice.
I love choosing. Oh, I'm sport for choice. Maybe both.
Both? Yeah?
Have a mix.
Yeah.
Because I'm
Okay.
terrible at choosing. I'm really awful. I will choose that. I'm going to choose the white.
Okay.
I'm going to choose the white.
Right, so I've got my sticky back plastic, and this is the sticky side facing upwards.
Okay.
So I'm just going to put this one off the centre,
We're getting busy for this ribbon dye now.
and I'm going to put the other one on the other side, just off the centre. So we've lined up the patterns, and then I'm going to use one just there.
And then, of course, you get the extra pattern where they're joining together.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
And we'll use this one just there.
Actually, we're so busy for the ribbon dyes. We're at a quarter of the stock already.
Really? Right, I'm just going to use this because I want this to catch my glitter. Okay, so we're going to use some glitter,
Okay.
and we're just going to sprinkle it onto the sticky black plastic, and we'll just press it in. And this gives a really nice effect
I bet.
to your card.
And it's nice because you can use as much glitter as you like, so you can really get it in between and
Yeah.
then just pop it back in the pot.
That's right. And it's a nice, easy way to make your own glitter card to blend in with your own colour scheme. Look at the glitter and shine in that.
my God. It looks like it's got lace already going through
Beautiful.
it. Yes.
Okay. So now we can just pop that back in there,
That's lovely.
and we'll get rid of the rest of it that's
So
on
this
the
is
table.
another way of using the ribbon dye.
Yes, it is.
With glitter. Oh, fabulous idea. We're getting really busy for this dye now. 4 dyes in total, £12.99. There you go.
Okay. So what I've done is I've cut one of the rectangles.
Yeah.
I've cut my frame, and they're
Yes.
going to sit together, but we're going to pop this onto this piece first. Okay. Now I need to pop it on there straight. Oh no, no, I'm wrong. What I need to do, I'll just pop that there for a minute.
Yeah.
Right. So we need to line this up in here first.
Ah, I see. So it's going to
I
frame
can,
it.
yeah, I can do it. I'll do it on there first.
Okay.
Oops. Right, so we'll get it as straight as we can. And then we're going to add this. Now you can add this with foam tape underneath.
Yes.
And that will just raise it up a little bit to give you a bit more of an effect on your card. So we'll just cut some of this.
Now with the nesting dies that Christina is using there, you get both the rectangles and you get the ovals as well. So let's just lift up the packaging for you to see. So you've got your ovals and your rectangles, so you get both of those. And you've got your frames and also the inner part that comes out. Both will have that sticky detail. Only £24.98. 27 dies in total.
They are so useful for, you know, shaker cards or making apertures, or there's so much you can do with a set of dies like that,
you really can.
in any of the shapes.
If you're making lanterns as well, to have an LED light behind with acetate would be lovely.
Okay, so we've got some foam tape now behind the framework, and because I'm going to be sticking it on top of some glitter, I'm going to add a bit more glue to it because I don't want it to fall off.
We're now at a third of the stock of the ribbon dies gone. The reason why I'm giving you the stock updates is that we've already had 2 sellouts within the one-day special. I don't want you to miss out. Rather than waiting until the end of the show to do your shopping, as it were, with us, it's always a good idea, maybe if you see something that Christina is using, to pop it into your basket to make sure you get it.
Yeah, because they're going so quickly. Okay, so we'll now add that to the top of this. So that's just another way to use what is a ribbon threader.
Yeah.
It's, in effect, it's a border die, but we've used it to create a background, and you can see the shine in it.
It's gorgeous. Love that idea.
So now we'll add this to this card base. Now, if you wanted to wrap ribbon around it, you would wrap the ribbon around it before you add it to the card, so that the workings are underneath
behind,
and can't be seen.
Really like that stitchy detail, Christina.
It's lovely, isn't it?
It is lovely.
And you can always pick that detail out with a pen if you wanted to highlight it even
fine
more.
liner pen or something.
Yes.
That'd be a good idea.
Yeah. And it does look quite nice when you do that.
Yeah.
Now the glue that's on this will dry clear, so we'll pop that there at the bottom, and you can add flowers to that, leaves to that. You can do whatever you want with it now. It's just a simple card.
Yeah, it's very striking,
and it's
though,
very
isn't it?
effective. Yes, and it would actually be okay to send to a man.
Yeah, it would. Yeah, definitely. Isn't that pretty? And look at that glisten behind there. We're launching Christmas today, is it tomorrow? Here, I think it's tomorrow, yes, here on Hochanda. So I'm just thinking these would make marvellous Christmas cards, just like that, with that glistening. Just like the freshly fallen snow. Love that. Only £12.99. We're very, very busy for them. For the ribbon threading dies, you get 4 in total. 084907. We're going to have some more demonstrations in a moment's time. You're going to add some more to that? No?
Well, I was just going to say, you can pop a flower on there. You can use the other elements from other dies. You can just dress that up any way you want.
That's nice. Yeah,
but
it
that
changes
just
it
makes
completely.
it pretty. Yeah,
Like
it
that.
does.
Like you say, you could have it without the flower or with the flower.
flower.
Perfect. Right, whilst you check out your baskets, here's a chance to take a look at some inspiration. Wow, Great demonstrations, very, very busy, so please do check out your baskets. We've got Paola back. We're going to go through the products again whilst Christina gets ready for her next demonstrations. Let's talk about a brand new today, £23.98. Over half the stock has gone. You're getting 18 dies in total. Just briefly show you the size of the dies that you're getting. Then we're going to show you just how beautiful these cut out and add to your cards.
They are absolutely gorgeous. So you're getting the oval and the circle. The oval will match the proportions on an A5, so it works really well with the layering dies. But you are getting also the corners, the scroll, the single lines, so then you can mix and match and create, you know, like for very distressed vintage art journaling, I'm using those dies because it kind of focuses that. But if you want to add it more very pretty and layered and pearls as well into them, they work perfectly. If we start with the circle, you can see in here how you are getting the 3 concentric circles in there. Now, if I'll show you a page that I've done with my art journaling, you can see how I mix the circles to focus that one in here, as well as those straight lines at the bottom, which are those ones in there. Can you see that? So you can mix and match as well for different styles, that corner, that gorgeous scrolly, as well with placement for those pearls, self-adhesive crystals. You know, it's sometimes hard to know where to place them to have that even, you know,
even
in them. Now we have got here, let me do that one first, because that one is, the ovals is just that beautiful large size. So you are getting 5 of the concentric ovals. That corner that is absolutely gorgeous, those little lines in there. You can look at how it's striking, simple but just gorgeous, focusing the eye into that center with that message. And then of course that corner is just one of my favorite dies, I think. Also very art deco, architectonical, you know, just for simple but, you know, frames the eye, as well as the long one in here with clusters of 5. You're also getting that swirl which matches the other one. So it's not repeated, everything mixes and matches within that set.
Gorgeous set, it really is, and you can be so creative with it being so versatile as well. We're very busy, £23.98. A couple more samples to show you to give you some inspiration.
Yeah, so this one, again, using the straight lines in here, you can see how simple it kind of frames it, kind of gives it the circles in the background as well. So it's just one of those sets that I see myself using constantly, because it's just kind of, circles are always very good. Whether your style is a more mixed media, or whether your style is more pretty and traditional, whether yours is clean and simple, they are absolutely stunning.
It works for all, doesn't it? It really does.
Definitely.
If this is working for you, 002142 is your item number to place that in your basket. Right, we've got more.
Yes.
We're moving on down. Another brand new today, also very busy.
Yeah.
Love this. Again, we're using the word versatility a lot, but they really are.
Now, this one you get in the rose and the daisy, and the rose creates the most beautiful layer roses. Whether you do them out of paper, whether you do them out of foamy run in here, you can see it's all in one die. Let me show you exactly what I mean. Is that one die will cut all the shapes that you need to create one single flower. Now you can make it a little bit more fuller by die cutting a second time and adding more layers into them, and also gives you the foliage because it comes with the set, and those little twigs with the little dots on the top for berries. But also you are getting in this case the daisies, which is a little bit more fresh, a little bit more streamlined dye in here. And of course, by having the foliage we were talking before, if you have got like paper flowers that you want to use, a lot of the time come with 2 or 3 leaves, that's it. But you know, you have got so many flowers. This is perfect set to use as well, to layer whatever you have got underneath it as well. But knowing that you can create as many flowers afterwards, 3-dimensional as you wish. Like look at here, Christina has used vellum for the flowers, has like had the leaves out of mirror card, and then look, completely different look as well. And then this one I wanted to show. Now these are elements as well from the one day special that sold out. But then Christina has incorporated the twigs in there as well as on the back, and you see that vine is actually this dye from the rose. so you can trim very easily elements. It's a vine, you know, divine.
It is
darling,
divine. Divine is divine. 23.98, 241 003 if you want to pop those into your basket. Right. This is what Christina was using in the previous demonstration. Very busy for this, the rectangles and the ovals. If you want to go for these, you're getting 27 dies in total. 563822. Oh, we're approaching half the stock gone.
Right, so basically, this one is one of my essential dies that, you know, I'm so happy that we made them, because A5 has got the proportions of like there are rectangle dies out there, but there is no, I couldn't find one that had exactly an A5 nesting 0.5 millimeter downwards. So then I have got, that gives me the perfect matting and layering for an A5, and even gives me a larger size, so both in the rectangle and the oval that match perfectly. This is a card that Christina was doing before, so to create that perfect matting and layering with that double stitch detail, which means what, when you create a frame, you are going to create the stitching both on the top, on the inside and on the outside as well, and that perfect matting in the background. Creating those apertures, cutting your card, but knowing that what you create is a perfect dimensions. Because I know a lot of people have, I mean I do, to cut a straight with a guillotine or a trimmer.
Yes.
It's really hard. So sometimes you think rectangle, yes you can cut it, but it won't give you the stitch detail. It won't give you always the accuracy of having a die that is proportionally perfect.
And
to
also
an A5.
cutting out the centre as well, and still having the stitching on the centre part that comes out.
Exactly.
So
I mean, look at that. Isn't that just clever, the way that it does perfect frames in there? And of course, it is an A5, but then you can use it with different sizes. So for instance, 5x7, you can just offset it and then create that kind of a strip of color in here. Perfect for labels of sentiments. And of course, those ovals, which fill an A5 perfectly in here, framing the image, as you were saying before, for pictures, for framing. You can create the perfect mounting board.
Love that. If you like this, £24.98, pop it into your basket. We are getting busier and busier as the show goes on. 2-minute queues on the phone lines, by the way. The best way to order is the website, but the guys in the call centre and the girls are answering your calls as quickly as they can. I really like this next set.
It's a really pretty.
I really, really do.
I love the petunia wrap because it's a larger one. It is designed 8 inches, so it kind of go around in A5, whether it's vertical or horizontal, it will fit. Obviously, smaller sizes as well. Now, also we made sure that this element in the middle would fit into an A6 card, so you can use them for smaller cards. That die kind of cuts into the card, makes a perfect stencil as well, mixing and matching. And then you are getting 2 separate dies that will cut it out, so you can create an edge as well. Now, if we show you a few samples of how you can use them, the traditional way, either horizontal or vertical, you can see how Christina has used that matting and layering from the previous set, so it matches beautifully. Whether you want to use it vertically and trim that, you know, and then just place the sentiment in here. Whether you wanted a proper wrap that is glued on the back, so you just like cut it a band in here, and then you have got like the card that will open. Things like that. And then this one is quite modern, isn't it?
Love that.
So it is gorgeous to have a die that will allow you to use it, you know, that focal point, that pop of color, but that delicate pattern throughout.
It's lovely, isn't it? Only £11.99. Treat yourself today. 20% has already gone. 994589. Treat yourself to something different today. Right, now let's talk about stencils. These are beautiful. And I've not seen the layering stencils.
They are really clever, aren't they? So you are getting here those butterflies that layer do as well. But of course, you could always use the butterfly and the larger one, and then the scrolly over the top. That beautiful corner of kaleidoscope of butterflies. That dragonfly, dragonfly, I think is glorious with those kind of wings, that kind of modern way, and then the floral as well. So you can see in here the flowers that, you know, Christina has used one of the patterns, sorry, upside down, typical, you know, and layer those elements into it with the soft inks, maybe distress inks. So think about a sparkle paste, think about using your texture paste and then color in. They are a stencil of Mylar quality, so you have got the perfect thickness. It's not too flimsy, but it's not too thick, so you can then get the ink really up to the edges.
Well, you get both the birds and the blooms. £13.99. It's a great price for both of those stencils. 241873. 43. Right, let's talk about stamps. These are also brand new today. A set of stamps, and you're getting a lot of stamps in there as well as your sentiments. 43 in total.
Yeah, those two are A5 sets, and so you are getting those all 43. There are photopolymer, quality in there, so you can stamp on different surfaces. Like always, we talk about it. But look how gorgeous they kind of stamp, and you can see that one here and here. You can see that, and you can see that that's that one flower in here, layer with the leaves as well. Look how gorgeous you can make them into those kind of embossed and silvered fussy cut around them, color in with your watercolor markers, and this one as well. Look at those colors, those vibrant, and stamp it in white, and then you have, and there, I believe this one is the where. That sentiment in here that we saw is the one.
Love that. If you do want to go for the set of 43 stamps, £14.98, you're saving £5, so it's a good time to pop it into your basket. 425392. Now, the dies that you can actually put ribbon through, or paper through, or even place onto double-sided sticky cards and then add glitter, as Christina put together in her previous demonstration. Go for this set. Half the stock has gone. That's a lovely sample.
It is. It's kind of hard to see on the screen because obviously white on yellow, it's kind of, but there you have it. You can see how she has created that gorgeous background in there to create that lace effect, because the dies that you are getting are 4 of the most intricate dies, and they cut so well as well. And they are also trimmable, which I mean is like sometimes it's like I like to, for instance, if I want to use, let's see how can I do this? Let's do it upside down like this. So you can see how I would trim it to create a, slightly
like
less
an edge.
Yeah, just trim it in that way. Oh, gonna. Seriously, I need to,
I would
to
help
practice.
you, Paola, but I
There,
thought just
there. Can you see how suddenly I have got now
Yes.
a different? Can you see the difference? So you
Yeah.
can trim. They are very well designed in order for it to make them as delicate and intricate as possible, but also you can make them a little bit more simple. And of course, then the ribbon through it, look at that, how gorgeous that looks.
And Christina was saying you can actually put paper through them as well if you
Yes.
don't have ribbon, and it looks equally as effective. £12.99. It is a great price for all 4 dies. 084907. Thanks, Paola. We'll head back to Christina now. We'll have a look at the website. And this is where you can find everything we've got on the show. It's the best place to buy. Pop things into your basket and check on out. If your basket comes to £60 or more, you can open up a flexi buy, which means we'll split the cost into 2 for you. And if you want to become a Freedom member, take advantage of Freedom discounts and your P&P being included on everything you buy. Then become a Freedom member. Plenty of reviews online for the ribbon dies. People love them. Look at that, 5-star, 5-star, 5-star and 5-star. Made my first card box, brilliant, great quality dies at a good price. I found dies cut very well and they're easy to use. I liked the item when I received it. You can't say fairer than that, can you? So do take a look at those 5-star reviews. People have taken time to place them on the website because they love the product so much. They love Christina's product so much. Right, what are we going to look at now?
Right, well, I've gone ahead with the nesting rectangles, and I've cut 2 the same size and created my card base.
Okay.
And then I've gone to the next ones down and I've created my layers.
Okay.
Now it's on this layer that we are going to work. But I don't want to touch that because I'm going to do a magic trick with that in a minute.
Oh, are you? Oh.
Okay, so I thought we'd take a look at the stencils.
Okay.
All right. Now I'm only going to do one because you're just going to repeat the pattern over the background to get your stencil. But I'm going to use 2 different shades of ink. So it doesn't matter what you use. On my other card I used pink.
Yep.
So I'm going to start with the palest. Now, I would add some tape along this side, just some low-tack tape, so that you don't come off the stencil and mark your card.
Okay.
And I haven't got any, so I'm going to have to be very careful. So if this was this panel and I wanted to do my flower, I would just come in and just swirl my little finger dauber around. And I'm going to make sure that I don't come off that card. Okay, so you need to decide which are flowers and which are leaves. So these are leaves there.
Okay.
All right. So I'm going to go in with the darker blue, and I'm just going to add this to the centre of my flower, and that'll give it a two-tone look, you know, as if it's in the shade, because the centre of the flower would be darker.
Okay.
And then with the greens, I'm going to start with the palest green, and I'm going to find the leaves and just add the leaves. And then again with the darkest one, I'm going to just add some different shading on the leaf. And then when you move it, you have a pretty pattern underneath.
That's lovely.
So all you need to do now, if you want to carry on and add more to your pattern, is just remove the ink from your stencil and reposition it. And you're going to do exactly the same again.
So start with the light.
Yeah.
All around the petal leaves. And to get that nice faded effect, you don't have to go right to the edges, do you?
No, and I'm not pressing down on it, so it's coming onto the paper very easy.
And then adding the dark to give that
Adding the
shade.
dark just to give that little bit of dimension to it. Now, if you're not too happy about this, you can always tape your stencil down. But a lot of people are frightened of stamping and colouring. So this is a really easy way to get a patterned look on your card without you having to stamp it up and then sit and colour it.
Yeah, definitely.
So there it is.
How easy that is.
And you just continue around your stencil with that until you've got... Ta-da!
Oh, your magic trick.
Until you've got the colour all over. I like the blue.
Yeah, the blue is really nice, actually.
So that's how easy it is to do. And then if you wanted to add these central leaves in, you can just pop them down and do exactly the same with your inks.
Oh, it makes me just want to have a go now.
Have a go.
Can I?
Yeah, of course you can.
Whilst you crack on with yours, I'll have a little go with mine.
There you go. You place that now wherever you want. So you've got your two blues.
Thank you.
That's your dark one. That's your pale one. There you go.
Thank you. You carry on.
Okay.
I'll just do my thing. You do your thing. Thank you very much.
Now, can I just tell you, Janice, with the stencils,
Yes.
you also get the negative part. So this is your positive.
Okay.
And you've also got these that come out of these little bits.
I didn't know that.
Okay.
Even better.
So if you wanted to add a butterfly and then colour around it, you can add this with a little bit of temporary glue.
Yes.
And do your effect around it, and you've got the bird from that one as well.
That's a good idea.
So it's a little bit extra with the stencils.
I'm just adding my ink.
Okay.
I like the fact that you get both included in that set. It's a
And
really
I've
good
lost my
idea.
glue. You can do what?
That you get both in that
Yeah.
set, the flowers and the
Yeah.
butterfly. Are you waiting for this?
No, I'm going to use the pink one.
Oh, yeah.
I've just misplaced my glue.
Oh, do you want your glue?
So we'll use this instead. Oh, I've got it.
You
I've
got
got
it?
Yeah, can't see for looking.
It's usually the way. It's usually the way. Oh, look at that. I did it. That was
Beautiful,
easy.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you want to have a go with the layering of the butterflies?
Yes, please.
You don't sound too sure.
No, I do. I really do.
Okay. So, you've got your negative, so you're going to put that down in your pale colour.
So I'll do that
Yeah.
in a pale blue. Okay, so I'm just going around there. I think I've done that in the dark. Can I do it again?
No, just go on a bit deeper with it. Yeah, you can do if you want. But the pale won't show up on
right.
top of the dark. That's why you do the pale first.
Yeah, sure. Oh well. I'll just do that, and then it looks like I've done pale in the background.
That's lovely.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, that's nice.
Now, you need to decide which you want. Do you want the edges on your butterfly?
Yeah.
Or do you want the pattern on your butterfly?
Pattern, please.
Okay. So now you would go in with your darker colour. So I would just press. That's the blueprint sketch. This is the paler one. Right.
Okay.
So press your darker one on even more.
Okay.
So that it's showing up.
Yeah, got you. Should I go over the body as well? Is the body there? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's see
Go
what
on.
that looks like. Oh, that looks quite dark, isn't it?
Yeah.
Ta-da!
There you go.
Oh, that's nice. Look at that. And then, so you would use... I wouldn't use the outer one as well, or could I?
You can if you want, yeah.
Give it a go.
And then have a go with this one, because that gives a really nice effect.
Isn't it great?
Well-
It's about getting... Oh, look at this. It's about getting them home and playing with them if
It
you've not
is.
tried them before. And it really is a good price, £13.99. And it gives you just those added details so effortlessly.
It does, and there's nothing to be frightened of, because you're not having to colour it and think, oh, well, I can't colour, and that is so easy. We see what I mean about masking it off.
Yes.
Otherwise, you get those
Yeah,
bits
of
stuck to your
course,
car.
of
But that
course.
looks beautiful.
I'll just lift that up and show you. That's fabulous. Never used a layering stencil before. How cool is that? And that's just using the one blue. So I went on lightly at the start and then just went the darker one. That is fabulous. I do need to remind you of 3 items that we're busy for. First of all, the scroll die set. This is fabulous, it really is. So versatile, so beautiful. £23.98, saving £6. And it's brand new today. We're at 60% of the stock. We started the show at 40%, we're now on 60. That's how busy we are. Now we've got the nesting dies for you. The ovals and rectangles, again with that lovely stitchy detail. Over half the stock is gone, over half the stock. So if you do want to get hold of this, place it in your basket and check on out. £24.98. And we've also got the ribbon threading dies for you, also proving to be so popular on the show. Over half the stock has gone, £12.99. So perhaps 3 of the highlights to pop into your basket or go and take a look at. Right, Christina, where are we now?
I've done exactly the same with the different inks, you know, a light one and a
that's
dark
lovely.
one, with the bird, to create the bird sitting on his branch, and I've just added a little black eye there.
Isn't that lovely? How have you done the clouds?
I've taken a piece of scrap paper,
Yes.
and I've drawn some wavy lines on it, and I've cut it out, and then all you do is place it on your card.
Yep.
And we'll take the darker blue so it shows up. And you're just going to go off the edge. There we go. So you move it down, move it around, and you can tell how often I've used it.
Yeah, well, you can keep that, can't you?
Yeah. And when it's spoiled, you can change it for something else. Turn it around, do your clouds in the other way.
Oh, that's a good idea.
And it's so simple.
That is.
But it's so effective.
Isn't it? Isn't that lovely? It looks... Let me just grab that in again. That is beautiful. Absolutely love that.
So easy to do. And it's a really... Oh, I've just dropped my other bit of my stencil. It's okay, I'll get it after, Janice, don't worry.
Oh, Katie will grab that for us. Katie, we've just dropped... The little butterfly's flown off. Stealth Katie will come in, you won't even see. Look at that. Perfect, thank you, Katie.
Okay, so I'm going to add this to a layered background. And for these, I've used the nesting layered ovals.
Okay.
So they do work together, they work separately. You can create your frames, you can do all sorts with them. So I'm just going to add that on there. Oh no, I'm going to add it on there. That's it. On there. And then we'll add this to the card. You found a new toy.
I know, sorry, I just really like this.
It's lovely, isn't it?
It is. It really is. I like your background that you've done with the flowers, and again it changes with whatever colour you use.
I like that blue. I really,
Yeah.
that's my favourite shade of blue. That blueprint sketch.
It's
I
gorgeous,
love
isn't it?
But you can see by adding 2 different colours how you just get that little bit of depth into your flowers.
Just by using the stencil.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay, so we've got that. I've cut out the leaves from the other set. So we'll add this
And that's
around
from
here.
the Flower Flourish die set.
This is from the rose one,
from
yeah.
the rose one.
So we'll add that in there. And we'll add some leaves, some extra leaves in there.
That is really nice, Christina. I love that. It's really nice that you've used all elements from different items we've got on the show.
Yeah, they all mix and
Yeah,
match.
they
That's
really
why
do.
they're really a good buy, because you can mix them all together. You can do whatever you want with them.
That image of that bird looks so vintage but lovely, almost like Technicolor. It's beautiful.
Okay. Now that's not going to stick because the glue's not set. And we'll just put a little bit of glue under that just to stick that down. So there you've got your little bird sat on a branch, and I would add in the bow.
That is so beautiful, and that dark green frames that so well.
Yes.
With the bird. I won't lift it up because I don't want anything to fall off.
Yeah,
the glue
it's only
hasn't
till
set
the
yet.
glue sets up, yeah.
That is really nice, Christina, and
Thank
thank
you.
you for letting me have a go.
You're welcome.
Love them, absolutely do. Head to the website. This is where you can see everything that we've got available for you, so you can start checking out your baskets before we hit the end of the show. I only say that because sometimes you might forget and things will pop out of your basket. People do buy in between the shows. Christina and Paola will be back at 1 o'clock today and 5 o'clock later on this afternoon, but of course the show's on repeat and stock does sell out, so it's an idea now just to take a peruse through and add to your basket. But what we'll do is just give you a reminder. We've got about 3 minutes to do this, a reminder of everything we've got on the show, starting right here.
Yes, starting with your ovals and the scroll. I think that's a different one. Sorry.
Yes.
No, sorry.
Well spotted, Paola, or well spotted?
Well, so here we have got the ovals and the circles, pearly swirls. So that gives you that beautiful oval, a string. You know, it's a string of pearls in that shape of an oval that matches the A5 proportions, as well as the circles. You have got the beautiful swirls, the beautiful straight lines. So you have the perfect positioning for your self-adhesive pearls, or crystals, or liquid pearls, or just on their own. I think they are just the most gorgeous, delicate, intricate, and they go really well for the pretty layered with a modern, clean and simple. Whether you want to make more masculine cards as well, you create a square, like kind of just cut them in different sizes. You can trim them if they are a little bit of smaller. You can elongate them as well. You can kind of focal, into the as well, the circles in the background.
That's beautiful, that is.
Yeah,
it really is. £23.98. You're saving £6. We've been very busy throughout the show for this one, and you're getting 18 dies in total. Next up, we've got the Flower Flourish. Again, very, very versatile. You can have a modern look, so you could use the flowers cut out and layered up, so very nice and modern.
Yep, and you can see you're getting the daisy and the flower, the rose. So then the daisy is more of a flatter look, but in one pass you have got all the layers. What about the rose? That like cutting it out of foamy rind and layering them all together. Look how gorgeous, and those leaves and those twigs and those little berries as well. And then you have got them here out of vellum and mirror card. Layer them with other flowers that you may have. Layer them together. Look, I love how Christina uses different colours for the flowers, not just the typical colours.
£23.98, saving £6, 9 dies in total. And this is something we've been using throughout the demonstrations, these nesting dies in the rectangle and the ovals. Love these, love the stitchy effect on these as well.
Yeah.
I'm going to invite Christina back in, actually, if I can. Sorry, Christina.
You're
right. This is something that you've been using throughout your demos.
Yes.
And is also proven to be very, very popular. Well, is that stitchy detail in there that
So
we love?
versatile, they are.
And it's also the detail on the inside that comes out, as well as the framework.
So it's a double aspect. So you have got whether you're creating a frame or you're creating a label, everything you'll have got always that detail around.
Yeah, you certainly have. Well, Paola and Christina, we're going to let you have a rest, but only for a little time, because you're back at 1 o'clock today, and at 5 o'clock. Again, the show is repeated. People do watch it again, and baskets can be checked out in between the shows, so it might be an idea if you've got something right now that you want, that you check out and get it. We've got more coming up for you on Hochanda, but for now we'll let Christina and Paola go. Thank you so much, but please do stay where you are, because we've got plenty more coming up today.
Did you know you can continue watching Hochanda 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, for free, using your smart TV? It's just like watching us on your computer or tablet, only now we'll be on your large screen smart TV. Follow these easy steps to get your smart TV set up. Firstly, make sure your smart TV is connected to the internet, either through a wireless connection, if your TV supports it, or via the Ethernet port on the back of your TV. If you're not already connected, use your remote control and select network settings through your TV's menu and follow the instructions to set this up. Remember to have your router's password to hand, whether you're using a wired or wireless connection. This should be on the side or bottom of your router. You can always refer to your TV's help menu or instruction booklet for more information. Once you are set up, press the Smart Hub dedicated button on your remote. This will vary between brands, but it's usually located at the centre of the remote. This is where you'll find your internet web browser app. Select this to open and then type hochanda.com into the search bar, and this will take you to our website homepage, which includes our live broadcast and access to previous shows. So now you can watch, purchase and catch up with your favourite shows 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on your TV, whenever you feel crafty.
Hi, I'm Lucy from Sweet Poppy Stencils, the Craft Station Limited. We're a craft retailer and we specialise in stainless steel stencils. Our stencils are manufactured in metal. This allows us to have designs that are intricate. We also have new products coming on board, our craft bonds, our pole drops, and our acrylic paints are joining us. We've recently joined Hochanda and we're really excited. This allows us to demonstrate and show our products. We know customers like seeing the demonstrations, so make sure you tune in and don't miss the Sweet Poppy shows on Hochanda.
Hello, yes, very good morning to you. My name is Fee and this is Jo from the Mill Shop Online.
Hello, how are
it's
you?
lovely to see you again.
Good to see you, long time.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, obviously you've been on, but so we haven't had a chance to work together.
Yeah, no, definitely.
So, as always, lots of gorgeous goodies.
There's lots of goodies, yeah. We bought some fabrics and we've bought today 6 of myself and Lily. I know a lot of people know my daughter Lily.
Yep.
Our favourite fabrics to work with and using in mixed media today as well.
Fab. So we've got a lot of upsells as well. I should say not upsells, but extras, I should say.
Yes, all the Mill Shop goodies, all the regular goodies that we like to use, and we're going to combine some of these as well in the little projects that we're going to do later on.
Great, yes, indeed. And so, should we start with the fabrics?
Shall we?
Gorgeous fabrics, yes.
So what we've done, we've seen some of these fabrics before, but we've done them in as a pick and mix. So we've done them in a ½ metre piece.
Okay.
But if you do order more than one on the same fabric, we will cut it in a continuous length.
Oh, okay.
But it's to make it
fabulous.
affordable. So
yes.
if you don't want a big full metre of the fabric, we've done ½ metre pieces for you.
Great.
So you can have an experiment and have a play with them.
Lovely. But we can have more if we want it. That's fantastic, Jo.
So this is the beautiful teacups in pink.
Ah, so this is our first option. And we can pick 2, can we, for the pick and mix?
Pick 2, yes.
Yeah, so this is the beautiful pink. That's gorgeous. The teacups and the saucers.
They're great, aren't they?
Really vintage.
And I think you'll see when we go to doing the demo why we've chosen this fabric, myself and Lily. It's a 54-inch width, has all the fabrics. There's a lot of fabric for your money. And at 2 for $9.99, it's great value.
That's a steal, Jo.
It's brilliant, isn't it?
So we've got to have it in the pink. That's our first option. Then we've got it in the ivory.
And the ivory as well. But if you look how many different details you've got on your one piece of fabric, I mean, there's over 100 elements on there that we can use. which is brilliant. So when we're using it for mixed media, whether we're making bunting or obviously cushions, home interior, because it is a heavyweight cotton.
Yes.
It's 100% cotton. Okay, you
Ooh,
can
you can
feel
feel
the
that
weight in it.
thickness, yeah, that weight,
If you are
yeah.
going to wash it on a 30-degree wash,
Yeah.
perfect.
Right.
I've never seen any shrinkage on a 30-degree wash, but it
Okay.
will soften it a little bit as well.
Okay,
All right.
lovely. So there's our two options, the pink teacups and the ivory teacups. And
The postcards, this is my favourite.
Oh, yes, I was going
Yeah.
to say exactly the same. There's
This-
just something about this, Joe.
We had to bring this into our little 6 collection because the postcards, especially in the duck egg,
Yeah.
I absolutely love it.
So classy.
It is so lovely. I think the colours, all the little details here from the little
The
luggage
calligraphy
label.
there.
Yeah, I think there's so much going on.
Great
But there's
feel.
so much we can do. And I know I work a lot, and at the mill shop we work a lot with Tilly Rose and
Yes.
her inspiration of what she does. And we're going to bring a project in today that has really been inspired by Tilly and how she layers things and how she does stuff as well.
Fantastic.
And this is perfect for
And we
that.
can catch up with Joe and Tilly Rose at the NEC this weekend
Yes.
as well. So do stop by and say hi. But we've also got the postcards in the terracotta as
Yeah,
well. That
and
really
again,
pops.
that rich terracotta colour running through. But I love the fact that although they're very different in colour, there's no reason why we can't mix them in together.
No, indeed.
You know, they do
They
complement
do.
each
You have that
other.
lovely fusion of the colours
Yeah,
there, don't
really
you?
nice
Yeah.
together. But it gives you that option that if you wanted a metre,
Yeah.
it's an order, it's a continuous length. If
We
we
won't be
cut it
cutting
in-
us 2
we
half
won't cut it
metres,
in
we'll
2
give you the
half
full
metres.
metre. That's great. It's nice to have the option there, Joe. So that's choice number 4. Now we've got the patchwork
Yeah,
here.
again, this is our favourites. So again, this is lovely. And I know a lot of crafters are going to look at this and go, do you know what I'm going to do? And I know my mum would do this as well. Cut all these out
Yep.
and then sew them back together again.
Fab, yeah,
You know, to make
gorgeous.
your own version, mix and match it in. If
Yeah.
we're going to mix it in with some
Oh,
of
the
the
teacups, I like that,
teacups as
yeah.
well, so that it goes
All
really
the
nice
postcards
together.
there, there's pretty blues, yeah.
You know, so we can really mix them in there. But it
Fantastic.
is that value that we like to bring from the Mill Shop Online, that
Yeah.
it is affordable.
Yes,
You know,
indeed.
fabric in the past
And
has
quality.
been expensive.
Yeah.
But the quality's there. It's
Affordability.
100% cotton.
Yeah, I like it a lot. So we have the patchwork in the red, but we also have the patchwork in the pink.
And the patchwork in the pink.
Yeah,
Love the colours.
so
I think
pretty.
the muted colours there really work really well. It's got that really sort of English country garden sort
Yeah.
of look to it, hasn't it?
So
It's
pretty.
that sort of chintzy look. A really, really pretty fabric, that one. But again, there's so much we can do.
Yeah,
You
so
know,
many
whether we
elements.
want to do a patchwork cushion, whether we want to cut these out and make something out of it, whether we want to do some bunting or
Beautiful
anything like that.
apron, whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely. And it's a
Absolutely
good weight
gorgeous.
for an apron as well.
Yes, it is. That quality is amazing, Joe. I can't believe that price. So you can have 2 of these half meters, pick and mix, $9.99, 484,981. We'll just show you how to pick and mix these on the website because it couldn't be simpler. I don't want anybody to think, oh, how do I do this? And don't forget, if you want extra, it can be cut to the metre, a metre and a half. Don't let that stop you. So you just click on the one that you want and then you just add it to your basket. And away you go. Lovely, yeah, couldn't be simpler. And then, of course, the more you add to that, you can start to create your own flexi order as well when it's over a certain price as well. So, yeah, couldn't be simpler. Have a little look and shop ahead on the web. Lots of accessories today with Joe and his big purple bucket.
You haven't seen the purple
I
bucket
haven't,
before.
but I'm very excited
We
about
can
it.
hide behind the purple bucket.
It's that big,
It is good,
we
isn't
can get
it?
in it, yeah.
So this is something that we do now every meal shop show,
Yeah.
and we are on together again at 3.
3 o'clock,
So
yeah.
we will be doing one at 3 o'clock as well.
Completely
It
different
is
one, isn't
a
it? Yeah.
Beautiful bucket full of goodies. Shall we?
Yes, let's have a
show?
tip.
Shall we show
Not tipping it all
the
out.
type of stuff that we've got? So in here you've got fabrics with all sorts of variety in there. Cottons. You've got some denim in there. You've got fat
Heat
quarters,
resistant.
embroidered. There's even a piece of wool in
Material,
there.
wadding.
100% wool.
Ooh.
Hundreds of pounds worth of fabric.
Oh, wow.
We love to share. Let me just put that one up. There we go. There's some fat quarters there with chickens
look.
on. It
Gorgeous.
shows you really, as a crafter myself, and a lot of people will appreciate this, that it is that element that you always create a lot of scraps, you always create a lot of goodies,
Yeah.
but there's so much use in them. And I'm not saying that they're all small pieces, because there's some metre pieces in there, there's half metre pieces, there's all sorts.
That's a big piece here.
But if you make a purchase within the hour, you too could get the chance of winning the purple bucket.
So they just have to purchase within this hour and we'll enter you into a prize draw and then that's a double of that, is. Look at the size of
There's
this
a big
piece.
piece there, isn't there?
Whoa!
There we go.
So just buy in this hour, we'll enter you into the prize draw and pick a winner for the end, and you win everything in Joe's Purple Bucket. And there'll be a different bucket for the 3 o'clock show because it's got a different theme.
That's it,
I don't want to
definitely.
spoil or steal the thunder for that one, so I'll shush up about that. Oh, we'll have a bit of heat-resistant
It's
material.
good,
We've got
isn't
that
it?
there.
Yeah.
It's
I
fantastic.
mean, that's the beauty of it. We really want to share that fact that as crafters, we like to mix in, and I know a lot of crafters, when they get something like this, it is an absolute pleasure, and you can rummage through it and have a little bit of fun with it, but
That's
also
great.
share what you make.
Yes.
You know,
and let
share
us
some
know.
images. We had some lovely emails this week from people that received their purple
Great
bucket.
idea.
Well, they get it in a box, obviously
Yeah.
not my purple bucket.
You don't get the bucket.
But it's really nice to hear from them as well. what
Yes,
they do,
indeed. Send
so.
in any emails or your Facebook pictures of if you've won Joe's Purple Bucket and on all the contents that was sent to you in a box, then let us know what did you make out of those projects, what did you make out of the goodies, or let us know how much you enjoyed rummaging through it. And if you want to be in with a chance of winning this one, you just have to buy something from the show. I would advise this, I'll talk to Joe about this in a bit, but this lovely mat, this mat, which has all the, I adore this. It's got
You like
pockets,
this, don't
pin
you?
cushions, things to store in there. Yeah, and it's got all the measurements. But anyway, we'll come to that. Shop ahead on the web. Have a look at the website because we're going to get cracking with Joe on some fantastic projects. We've got the meter flame resistant retardant, calico, and fuser web. I know you love your fuser web. We've got fantastic upholstery adhesive. Joe's going to be using a lot of these. We've got the wadding with a lovely Prim mini iron with the tote bag, and of course the Prim ironing accessory kit, Mill Shop Online cartridge pencil with pen refills, and don't forget, because I know Joe loves his scissors. They're a must-have, and they're on there as well because they're super duper. But Joe will talk more about that as well. We've already had a lovely email from Nick. He says, I'm in the process of making some curtains in the most beautiful fabric from Joe and the Mill Shop Online.
Oh, thank you, Nick. Well done. Good luck.
I cannot recommend their fabrics enough, he says. The quality and the value for money. Oh, and he also says the scissors, the cushion kits,
There we
everything
go.
is amazing.
Thanks, Nick. We'll pay you later.
But he's got a question. I love the fact that
He's got a
Nick's making
question.
curtains.
That's good. That's excellent.
Joe, the linen that you had on with Tilly the other day,
Yeah.
is this the one I want for my summer trousers short sleeve shirt? And
Do you know what?
trousers?
That would be perfect
Would it be
because
okay?
I think I've heard from Nick before, and it is a softer weight. So if
Right.
we washed it, then it will give that softness
Lovely
that
drop.
we could use. So
Yeah.
yes, Nick, that is the one to use.
I'll tell you what, you're a bit of a seamstress, aren't
There
you?
we go, this is
Seamster.
good.
Is there a male version of seamster? Is it seamster?
Oh,
Seamstress?
do you know, it must be.
Well, so you're amazing, Nick. You're making your own suit out of...
Do you know,
And
it's lovely to hear,
curtains.
though, isn't
Isn't
it?
that
It's lovely to
fantastic?
hear because we do pride ourselves in our quality of our
Yeah.
fabrics, you know, because it's what, at the Mill Shop, it's what we do.
Yes.
All day, every day, curtains, upholstery,
Yeah.
and obviously now bring it into the craft. So it is lovely to
Brilliant.
hear what people have.
Quality and
what they do with it.
affordability.
So-
We love it. So more of those, please, and let us know what you're up to. So what are we going to start
So
with
we're going
then,
to do,
Joe?
this is very much inspired obviously by Tilly,
Yeah.
but also by Lily as well, my daughter,
Aw. Hello,
about how
Lily.
we use all the little bits and pieces.
Yeah.
So it's very much that I love to recycle things, so
Yeah.
whether it's cardboard, wood, fabrics and all sorts. So we're going to combine it together, and I know a lot of the viewers love scrapbooking, so it's my
indeed.
sort of version of that element of fabric scrapbooking and making an image out of that as
Yes,
well.
yeah.
So what we're going to start with, we've got a little bit of MDF here, just a bit of board.
Yeah.
They do joke at me because I do keep bits and store things and hide things under cupboards and things, and
You're
there's
a
always
squirrel.
something. I apologise at the Mill Shop because they always tease me for that. So we've got our board and we've got some of our 100% cotton calico.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, and we're going to basically make a board to create our picture with.
Okay.
So the easiest way to do this, I can fuser web this, use my lovely fuser web, but because it is such a big expanse, I don't want to waste all my fuser web.
No.
So we've got our lovely new spray adhesive.
Yes,
So the
just-
Mill Shop Online spray adhesive, it's strong enough for upholstery. Okay.
Ooh, okay.
Just be wary that when you are using it, that you need to have a ventilated room. So if myself and Fiona do pass out, do excuse us.
Oh,
So you do need to have a bit of ventilation when you're using it,
okay.
because
Just
it
open
is
the back
quite
door
strong.
or the window.
Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to put a sheet down first. I want to pop them there, because I don't want to glue everything and all my lovely things. So
And you've
we'll
got your lovely mat, which I'm rather fond
Yes, my ironing mat, which we'll chat about
of.
shortly.
I
'cause
know, I'm
it's
just
good,
obsessed
isn't
with it. So we've got the upholstery adhesive on the screen there, 11.99, 180859, and I can say that is a mighty can.
It's
a mighty
great, yeah.
can.
I mean, this one, you can feel it.
That's
I've been
huge,
using this for a
yeah.
couple of weeks and there's still
500
loads
mil.
in there.
Yeah,
so
it
I get
is.
a bit carried away. As people know me for my glues with my fuser web, I do like it.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got our board there. We'll give it a bit of a shake, okay? What I recommend, because it is quite potent and because is a wet glue that when you are sticking fabric to it, do let it dry for a short while first before you put your fabric on.
Okay.
So you'll see what I mean
So it
when
gets
I do
tacky, kind of.
So it's like a spider's web.
Now we've got the calico on the website as well, so do have a little look online as well. We've got the calico, and those lovely materials are still on the bottom of the screen there. Which does make a kind of a spider's
It is, isn't it?
web,
Like
isn't
Spider-Man here. I love it. Okay, so I've put quite a lot on there,
Yeah,
all
you've
over
been
the
liberal
board.
with that.
So I'm going to take that off. Okay. So I'm going to get rid of my sheet, fold it over, because I don't want to glue everything.
Yeah.
Okay. As I'm doing that, it's waiting a few seconds before I actually put my calico on. So we'll leave the sheet down, and then we'll get the calico. Okay. And literally, we're going to stick it on there. Okay. And use our hand just to sort of flatten it out, get all any creases out of there. Because I've left it a few seconds,
Yeah.
you can see straight away that the glue isn't coming through.
No.
But it's bonding it straight away.
Do we have to use calico, Joe?
You can
or?
use any fabric.
Yeah.
It
Oh,
will
okay.
stick. Obviously, it is suitable for upholstery as well.
Yeah.
So it's such a versatile glue. I love to experiment with different products. You
Yeah.
know, we've brought our own scissor range in for that very reason, but now also our own spray glue.
Yeah,
so we can
fantastic.
get the best that we can at the mill shop as well. So literally straight away there,
Look at
you
that.
can see it's a
Perfect.
smooth surface. There's no residue coming through the glue.
None,
Okay, and
yeah.
we've got a great canvas then to work on
Yeah,
to build
brilliant.
our little picture up. So we can get rid of that now. Let's pop that down there. Okay. So very, very simply, I'm just going to tidy it up by cutting my edges. Okay, just snip them off.
With your scissors. Now,
With
why are
my
these scissors so
scissors.
important, Joe?
Yeah.
It's always got something like a...
My
like a-
holster.
Your holster. Why are the
Yeah.
scissors so important? Because I know we've talked about this, but they are important.
Yeah, I mean, we've had scissors in the past, and it was one of those that we really wanted to create something quite special because we use it all day, every day.
Yeah.
That it was a scissor. I mean, there's a set there for you, Fiona. Have a
Yeah.
little play. Have a little play.
The
with
ones
it,
you're
little
using, are
fragment.
they the 12
This is the
inch?
12 inch,
And this
so
is
I've
the 8,
always got
isn't it?
my 12 inch here, but you can see the capability of
Yeah.
the scissor.
So you've
If
got...
I very quickly get my calico here,
These are the 8, yeah.
and I'm just going to put it on there, but also you can slide through.
Ooh. Go on, give us that scrap. Let me
Yeah,
have
there
a
you go.
cut. I'm starting to have a go.
Obviously, if I was at home, I would
Ooh.
trim this again. I would trim this a little bit neater around the sides. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Just
that
this-
noise, isn't it?
Yeah. They are good and they feel beautiful. I know that sounds like an obvious thing to say, but in terms of the hold, the handle. So they're the 8 inch.
They're great for your little crafting, and very much this sort of mosaic that we're doing. They're a really perfect little design.
So that's 200389. We also have the 10 inch. And we'll get that up on the screen for you. And then we also have the 12 inch. So the 10 inch is 279324, 1999. Always want to bring you the savings. So it's good to have the good, decent scissors, isn't it?
It definitely
yeah,
is.
Must have. And then the larger size, the 12 inch. If I'm going to go for one, what would you go for? I'm just going to...
I'd go for 10.
10? If
Yeah.
you're going to pick one and you're just thinking, actually, I'm not going to go all 3 today, Joe. I'm just going to go for the one. You go for the 10 there, in between. Nice. They're 24.99 701 Thank you, Joe.
You're welcome. So we've got the beautiful fabric, my favourite and Lily's favourite, the postcard in the duck egg. So what I've been doing, and I won't take all credit because Lily's cut some of these out as well, we've started cutting out all these little pieces. So Fiona, what I'd like you to do,
Yeah.
you can cut some bits out,
Oh, go
anything
on
you
then.
like.
Yes, I'm
start
gonna go
cutting
for
out
that
while
lovely-
I start composing our little image.
Okay.
So it is a case, like scrapbooking, anything that you've got left over, whether it's buttons and things, combine it with the fabric, combine it with your canvas to make a beautiful picture. So I'm going to start laying things up and cutting things out, and we'll have a little look at it. And it is a case of how do we get that picture, how do we get that image, how we want it, do we collage it? When we're looking at an image, I mean, this is where I love this element of design because my background is display and design. And I love that element of symmetry. So symmetry is the key. So if we're looking at a photo or an image, it's having that central point and our little journeys that follow off that centre. So here I'm looking at a postcard in the centre, and I'm going to do journeys going off each corner. So looking at different bits of fabric. Here we go. This is the fun bit.
Oh, it's
You're having
great
fun
fun.
over
Oh,
there,
I'm
aren't
having a
you,
great
Fiona?
time. Notice I've gone very quiet because I'm just having too much fun.
We're just going to go silent now because we're cutting out
And I
lots of
think
little
this
bits
makes
of
great
fabric.
TV, just
So-
Fee and Joe cutting. Yeah. I see scissors.
It's
They're
great,
just, it's
isn't it?
effortless
You're
with the
enjoying
scissors.
it, aren't you?
I'm having a great
But
time.
that's the key. That is the key. It is about enjoying it. There's no right or wrong way. I've also started to use some of the bonded interlining as well. So the bonded
now tell me
is
about
great,
this.
because what we do with the bonded, it's finished on one side and then it's fluffy on the other side.
Okay.
So traditionally in curtains you have what's called an interlining and
Yes,
a lining.
yes.
You should have 3 layers of fabric. With this it cuts out 1 layer, so it's easy to use when you're sewing.
Fantastic.
But it's perfect for when you're wanting to add a bit of weight and volume to a project like this. So I'm going to pad it. So I've got some bonded there, we're finished. But I quite like the fluffy side as well. So we're going to put our image on top of there.
Okay.
Okay. So it is great for doing that. So I'll cut another little section out here.
We've got that on the screen there. Metre of the bonded interlining, 999 407 811.
And we'll start constructing. We've got lots of little bits. Shall we play around with it?
Yes,
you pop
absolutely.
Some bits on, pop some
Yes.
bits on, and then we'll cut it. So we'll have our focal point on our picture. I want to get some more bonded there, maybe on that side, and we'll lead our picture round. Okay. I quite like that one as well. That's quite nice on the side,
Like
maybe.
your teacup as well. Yeah, because it doesn't
there.
necessarily have to be the full.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that, the tag. I really like the tags.
good. I know.
Lovely, yeah.
There's one there.
Oh, yeah.
We'll start creating and doing bits with it. What do you think? A little plate?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You could stamp something on that,
You
couldn't you? A
could
message
stamp
of some
something,
sort.
and we'll
couldn't
do
you?
some printing shortly as well.
Ooh, fantastic.
Maybe trim that one down a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay. So it is that initial design element first of laying it out and thinking about where you're going to put all your components. Okay, what's personal to you?
Yeah.
What we will show in the second section of the demo is an element of personal element to it as well, with pictures and images and text as well, so we can build up the layers. So you can see straight away now I've got some here, okay, that I've started to fuse.
Yeah. Oh, yes, that one's been fused already.
Yeah,
as well.
so that one's nice there.
Yeah.
So we'll give that element, we'll turn our lovely iron on. Okay.
They've got the Prim Iron as well on the show today, so do have a little look on the website. So what's so good about the Prim Iron then?
So I love it. It's a bit like my scissors. I had my own pair of scissors for about 6 years.
No one can take the
and
scissors,
I
I'll
loved
tell you
my
that now.
scissors. And then we were like, we need to produce our own scissors. And when we got to the final design and we started using them, I was like, yeah, these are far much better. Had my own iron for many years. And then we wanted to work with Prim because they're quality products, and this is far superior, and it is so comfortable to use.
Yeah.
Because of the design of it, and using it on my heat-proof matting as well.
Which I love.
It's brilliant, it really is. I've mentioned in the past, I've had carpal tunnel release on both my hands, so I do struggle some days with it, and this is great because it's comfortable and it doesn't put the pressure too much in my hand there because I can hold it with my fingers, but it gets hot.
Yeah.
I mean, it's hot as a standard iron, it really is.
Gosh, it's powerful for a little...
It really is.
yeah.
There's a steam element in there. I actually never use a steam element because
'cause it's
obviously
hot enough.
I'm known for my fuser web and I use my fuser web a lot. So it is great for that element there as well.
Brilliant.
So we're also going to look at that. I'm going to give you that to finish
The
off.
teacup,
You wanna
yes.
Do a
Cut
little
around
teacup
that,
for me. So I'm going to get some fuser web. So the fuser web, this is obviously, we joke about this, Mr. Fuser web that Yanis likes to call me. It comes on a 2-metre roll. It's a 20-inch width at $9.99, but it's so good because you've got the glue side, so the Gore-Tex glue side, and then the paper side. It really is that element of product that if you've got it in your stash and you're not a fabric fan or you're scared of fabric, this is the key. This will create this element for you without having to sew, without the need of any sewing machine at all. So it is really good for that. And it's one of those things that you can just cut a little piece off, put it back in your stash and get it out when you need it. So I've cut some little pieces off. I've actually started to iron on the back of some of these as well, my fuser web. So we're going to make sure that's stuck on. There's no right or wrong way of doing this, so we literally just iron them on, okay, nice and hot. Yep, we're nice and warm, okay, put it on the stand, and then we're going to literally peel the backing off, okay, like so. Where do you reckon, Fiona? Where would you like this one to go?
Oh,
there, yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
So we're going to stick that on there. So we'll move these out of the way a little bit because we will fuse them as well.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're literally going to fuse that on there.
And that's it?
And that's it, it's on.
How cool
And I
is
love the fact, and I know Tilly, if she's watching, will love the fact this raw edge as well gives that sort of life
texture
to it as
and
well. So we'll do the same, we'll get the bonded interlining as our focal point, okay? So we've got a little bit of fuser web there. Okay, we're going to turn that. We'll like the fluffy side. We're going to use that.
So does it matter which side we use?
Doesn't matter which side
Why is
we
that
use.
then, Joe?
On the bonded for this, I quite like that fluffy side, so it gives a bit of texture.
Okay.
But there's no reason why I can't
in
put
terms
it
of the
side.
lining,
It just gives you a bit of depth. It gives
okay.
you a bit of volume there.
Fantastic.
So I'm literally going to pop that on there. Okay, like so. And then we're going to peel that off.
It is that simple.
There we go. Like so. A little bit there. Just a little corner missing. Okay. And then we're going to keep that in our centre. So that's our focal point.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're just going to pop that on the top there while we iron it because it is fluffy. Okay. So straight away it starts to bond. Okay. And this gives us our image that we're going to work on. Then we're going to get this one. And we'll get some more fuse web.
And we'll put that on the top.
And we'll put this one on the top. Scissors there.
Are you all right if I pause for a quick reminder?
Yeah,
while
no,
you're just
certainly.
using your postcard
I'll start
on?
putting this together and we'll get to the fun bit, which is the printing bit.
Brilliant.
All right.
Okay, let's have a little look online as well, because you can shop by brand, of course. You can just go straight for the Mill Shop online and see all the goodies that Joe brings with, and extras actually. So much on there in terms of fabrics and calico and lining and fuser web, prim iron and accessories. Don't forget, if you buy anything this hour, we will enter you into winning Joe's Purple Bucket. Stashed with goodies, and you just have to buy something in this hour and we'll pluck you out of a prize draw, your name, and then you could be in with a chance of winning. We're asking anybody who's won that in the past to send us in what projects you made. There are those fantastic 12-inch scissors that never leaves his side, $29.99. So lovely heavyweight cotton there, lots of gorgeous fabrics. But of course, we are looking at the new fabrics today, inspired by his daughter Lily. Yeah, there you've got the accessory there for the prim iron as well. So please do have a look. Oh, love the Crocs. Haha, they're great. And our organza fabrics there as well. So much there to see. Fantastic affordability and quality. And as if by magic, here he is.
Hello.
So, are you all right to talk me through all the extra
Yes, certainly.
fabrics and the extra? So, I'll quickly revisit the fabrics, if that's all right. We've got the pink teacups.
The pink teacups, again, it's those details, and you started cutting some out.
Over 100 elements, you said there, just on that
it's
1.5
lovely.
metre.
So that's in the pink.
Then we have the beautiful ivory. It's 100% cotton. Lovely, lovely weight in terms of quality.
It is
you
a good
mentioned.
weight, yeah. And I think that's the key. It's not being scared about the weight of fabric, that we can use it for certain projects, you know, and using that mixed media element that people sometimes think, well, that's a heavy weight, I can't use it. You can use it and use it for all sorts of goodies as well.
And then we have the postcards in the lovely duck egg.
That's my favourite.
Yes,
so the postcard in duck egg.
Beautiful, lovely
It is those
script.
elements, isn't it? I think we need to, like we said, that lovely there. We're going to put that on our picture.
That tag and the stamps and postcards, gorgeous. This is proven the front runner, Joe, the most popular. And don't forget, you don't just have to have half a metre. If you order more, you know, it will be cut to a metre, metre and a half, 2 metres, whatever you want.
Yeah. It'll be cut by the very 12-inch scissors as well. So
they never leave his side, seriously. And then we've also got that in the terracotta.
Yes. And again, I love it. I think it's just the design. I think it's just so much going on, but it really works. The tones of it really work. Sometimes you see fabrics are a bit too busy, but this one for me really works really well.
You could just leave it as is.
Yeah,
it's
it's
so
great,
stunning,
isn't it? It's lovely.
So that's the terracotta in the postcards. Then we've got the red in the patchwork. Is it patchwork?
That's the patch. Yeah, the patchwork in red.
Yeah.
So again, it's got that
pretty.
English country garden rose coming through there, and again, it's busy, but it works really well. The colours really bring it together.
So it really pops. Really pops.
Love that.
And then we have it in the gentle pinks
pink.
and dusty blues.
Yeah, again, that's lovely. It's got that sort of colour running through it. So if we want to combine it, you know, we can combine it together with the patchwork with the postcards.
This has proven the second most popular there, but the postcards in the duck egg, the
I'm
most
not
popular.
surprised. I do
I
like that
know,
one.
they're gorgeous.
It's good, that one, isn't it?
So they're all $9.99. You pick and mix two that you want, or indeed get extra lengths if you so desire, because Joe will cut it to the length that you desire as well. But for the pick and mix two for $9.99, quality and affordability. So you brought some extras with me.
We have indeed. These are the things that we use all the time at the mill shop.
Yeah.
So whether it's the curtain making, whether it's for blinds, but also for your crafting now, and utilising it, because it's that value again that we can bring. So the first one here is the bonded interlining.
This is what you were just using on the
This is what I
postcard,
was using.
wasn't it?
So this is what we're saying about layers. When you're making a curtain fabric, it's the layers here. So you'll see here is a finish. So it's like a lining fabric.
Yes.
And then when we flip it over, there's your fluffy interlining.
Yes.
All bonded together, so we don't have to battle with the 3 layers of fabric. We can just do it with 2.
Yes, nice
so
and
it's
easy.
perfect, and it gives that weight.
Yeah.
So again, if we're embossing and we want to do some embroidering,
Yes.
it's really good for that as well. It gives you that weight. If we wanted to make a little
A
throw,
bag or
for a bag or a throw over the bottom of your bed, it's
Ooh,
perfect
yes.
for that. Really
Beautiful.
good.
And a great price as well, Joe. $9.99 407 811.
Then we've got the interlining itself. This is the deluxe 100% cotton interlining. Feel how
I
soft
know,
it
you
is.
just got to stroke it. Oh, it's just gorgeous.
It's great, isn't it?
Beautiful.
So again, that's in a 54-inch width. Okay, so a metre piece. Again, if you order more than one, we'll cut it as a continuous length. Because I do find, with as a fabric person, that if you order something twice and you get 2 pieces, you can't do your project.
No, I know. Like, seriously, I
So
just
you're
wanted it
limited
larger.
what you can
yeah.
do. So we will always do that for you.
Oh, that's fantastic
Okay?
to hear. Is that also $9.99 for
It
the
is.
Con Deluxe? You're giving it away, Joe.
I know.
959564. Hessian now.
So the Hessian, the natural Hessian. So this is a 2-metre piece, okay? This is beautiful. I love this. It's a 40-inch, so it's not as wide as the others, but we give you 2 metres of it.
Wow, okay.
But this is great, where we're using it in our crafting. Obviously, Christmas coming up, you know.
Well, that's a little
in the
teaser for
craft.
3 o'clock, isn't it?
In the craft industry, especially.
Yes, this gets
so we
used a
will
lot.
use the Hessian in the 3 o'clock show.
Fab.
Okay, but it is great for mixing it in. I
Mixed
think
media as
actually
well,
we
brilliant.
should put some Hessian on our picture
Yes,
as well.
I think that
it'll
would
look
look
nice.
beautiful with the teal postcards.
Be really
Yeah.
good.
Fabulous. $9.99 578 930.
And the cotton calico,
Yeah,
so the
I love the
100% cotton calico. This is slightly wider. Shall we open it
Oh,
up
yes,
so people
yeah.
can see how big
Yeah,
it is?
absolutely.
Because sometimes you hear measurements
And you just...
you think, really?
What does it mean?
So this is a 56-inch
Wow.
cotton calico, 100% cotton calico. It's got that natural fibre look
Yeah,
to it.
you can see it as well.
It's really, really
Beautiful.
good. I mean, I use it for most things, whether it's backing a cushion, whether we're going to do some printing on it, actually.
Yeah.
It's just a really good calico to use.
Great go-to. And that is $9.99, 56 inches wide, 1 metre, 853 541. Now, Mr. Fuserweb.
Mr. Fuserweb, yeah. So the lovely Fuserweb. It's I know everybody loves the Fuserweb. It is so good, and when you get it and you experiment, and I think that's the key.
Well,
just have fun
can I go
with
and
it.
grab that peg?
Yeah,
Jeff?
go and grab
Is that
the
all
peg.
right? Just because myself and Meg, my producer, were like, really? Wow, seriously?
So I've been
This is
playing
such a-
around. So
I know.
this is
It's for
one
the
thing that we'll
project, but-
probably put on the project.
Yeah.
So this is a standard peg, perfect peg there, bit of calico, and on the back I ironed Fuserweb and literally stuck it in there. So on my picture I can then clip a little picture to it.
Or a message board with you know.
And that's
Isn't
fused
that
on.
amazing?
So there's no messy glue, no tacky glue, and you're squeezing your glue out.